welcome to Evrand number 6. For those of you who don't know what Evrand is, this is our homebrew campaign, or my homebrew campaign, set in a homebrew world that I've been working on for a while, and this is the 6th episode. You might recognize, or not recognize, the characters and the setup from last week, and that's because Evil Game happens once a month.
That's right.
On the last Tuesday of every month. So, you got to see that last week. It is out as of yesterday.
Drunk Evil Game.
So, you know, watch it, draw your own conclusions.
Don't judge too harshly.
Judge harshly, but
just not
lightning in a bottle, man.
Just don't judge me.
Can't trap lightning in a bottle. Because we planned it.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah. That's true.
That's the problem. Last time we didn't plan it.
We have to be organically drunk.
Yes.
We had the shot because Carrie Fisher died.
And then I was like, I kind of want to keep drinking.
And then we all were like, all right, yeah. And we just kind of rolled into it.
Work tomorrow.
And then that's kind of what happened. I'm there.
I did miss work.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, but we can't do that anymore because you have a child.
No,
we can't just like get drunk and go upstairs.
I mean, we could, as long as you guys are quiet, then it's fine.
I don't even have to go upstairs, personally.
Yeah, Jake didn't even go upstairs.
Sleep down here.
So, I mean, that's an option. But, and then there's the, I haven't really watched it, because there's the Pat, Jake, and Ted hour. It's the three of us just having a quiet conversation for the last hour of the video.
Well, we'll give them 10 more minutes. Let's see if they make it back.
I think we're done. I don't know. Sean might show up and want to play. Yeah, all right, we'll keep going. And then we'll just, like, have a conversation.
Yep.
Like, the internet's there, but we're just talking.
Yeah. You guys can see what you missed.
Sorry. That's good.
It's okay. All right. So here we are back in...
Right.
In the woods, in a more reasonable time and place.
Yes, I do want to give 2 quick announcements, and then we will run into the campaign and explain what happened last time. So, for one, PAX East is Thursday. Starts Thursday, goes through Sunday. I will be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I have a fairly busy schedule, in that I will be doing a lot of interviews and demos and things, but, you know, there'll be big gaps. I try to give myself free time in between each one, so I'm not running. So if you guys come find me, come get a business card and a dice bag and an orange D20, and say hi, and let's talk about games. And maybe we'll play games together, or D&D together, you never know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will be there Thursday, which also means that because I'm potentially planning to travel up tomorrow night, there will be no It Builds character tomorrow night. But that means the following Wednesday will finally be Captain America.
All right.
And then
you're going down, Janky Poo.
And then Civil War can happen. Okay, so with that,
you're gonna blow your action surge, and then it's gonna be like, oh look, I'm still alive.
What level are they?
12.
Oh, yeah, I got 3 attacks.
So you're gonna blow your action surge, and then that'll be that.
That doesn't sound like me.
Well, anyway, let's talk about what happened last time in this campaign. So, to recap sort of from the beginning for people who may have missed it, essentially, the party started in the underground dwarven city of Carrickfern, where they were fighting on the front lines for various reasons. Some fell, some allies had fallen. They were brought back to consciousness. They helped restart basically the long lost adamantine forges of the dwarves to help them try to get a leg up in their current ongoing war with the Kuatoa. In doing so, they were all granted a gift in various forms, whether that be knowledge, the returning of a dead ally, or plate mail armor. That happened. Then the party said we're no longer really beholden to the city, and they were kind of given free range to leave if they so chose. And they did. They headed outside into the nearby woods towards the city of Bricken's Homestead, the nearest outpost familiar to Wave. And they fought some stuff on their way there, saber-toothed tigers. They know that this is a frontier town. It's dangerous. The woods are dangerous. And with frontier towns comes superstition, and as they made their way around the town, looking to try and find things to do, checked out job boards, they met a conspiracy theorist who had told them about seemingly random disappearances that happened twice a year.
2 Stanleys over 50 years.
Yes. It was the 3rd and the 8th month of the year, and it was during a full moon, and there seemingly was no rhyme or reason to who was taken. Men, women, children, young, old,
And 2 Stanleys.
and 2 Stanleys.
Yeah. So I mean, a little bit of reason.
Yeah, and I can't remember. Maybe you guys can remember because I'm having a hard time at the moment. Was it every year for the past 100 years or every other year? Can't remember.
I'm pretty sure it's every year.
For 50 years?
Yeah.
Let's see what your notes say.
What did I manage to write?
Let's see what my notes say.
Every 2 years for 100 years.
Yeah, so 50.
Line up with a full moon.
Good.
3rd month.
Great.
Okay.
That's what I got. Right.
Great notes.
Those are great notes.
So 3rd and 8th month. Every other year for the past 100 years. Seemingly random enough to not draw any true conclusions. But conspiracy theories will abound.
Yeah, you don't need real proof to have a conspiracy theory.
No. So, the party was trying to figure out what had caused this. Didn't know where to start.
Not really.
But there was a rumor of a nearby cabin in the woods that was sort of potentially haunted, the kind of local thing where kids would dare themselves to see who could get the closest.
Rick got the closest.
Rick got the closest. And
I dare myself.
even though the previous owner hadn't been seen for years, smoke still billowed out of the chimney, and dogs seemingly would. He never liked dogs,
Yeah.
the previous owner, and dogs seemed to disappear when they got to within a certain distance. People would lose their dogs out walking, stray dogs, things like that.
Yeah.
The party witnessed a little bit of that when they were attacked by dire wolves
Yeah.
on their way towards that cabin.
They
in
had
the woods.
funny bones on their back, right?
Yep, the bone protrusions jutting out of their back,
Hmm.
which is more D&D dire wolves. Than,
Oh, okay.
Just real big wolves.
And then their bodies disappeared, right?
When you got to within 100 feet, the skins
Yeah.
disappeared out of. You felt your backpack get lighter. Then Rick decided, I'm gonna go check out what's going on. Everybody's like, Rick, we should probably just leave.
Nah.
And
Find
there's
a ship.
there's a little swing
Out of here.
on the front porch, just knocking into it. Rick went up to the door and opened the door and stepped in, and the door slammed behind him. And that's what happened last time. So, we're going to pick up right there. You guys, outside, see Rick step into this building, and the door seemingly swings shut behind him.
I shouldn't have done that.
Well, that was rude. You could have held the door for us.
Do I detect any magic from the door?
You're 100 feet away?
I'm gonna get closer.
How far? Yeah, you guys were pretty far back. He went ahead.
Yeah.
Gotta get close enough.
I thought,
You
it
gotta
was,
He went.
I thought I was like
Check it out.
close behind.
I mean,
Maybe
Sure.
not.
I think if
Well, I
anybody
mean,
was
you're
close behind,
uncle.
it was Wave.
I'm gonna follow you on this one. You
I
didn't
was
want
like,
to go
yeah,
in,
go
but it's your
for
uncle,
it.
so like, oh.
Solid number 2.
So I'll move up, I guess, and
Okay.
see if I can detect any magic.
to within 30 feet.
Yeah.
As you're as the door shuts and you guys are moving closer, you notice that the smoke that was constantly roiling out of the chimney just
Oh, boy.
back inside.
Oh. Well,
It was
that's
also
disconcerting.
preternaturally quiet, right?
It was preternaturally quiet, and you
Are there
hear
windows?
as that happens, you
Oh,
hear
boy,
the occasional. Now you're starting to hear like peeps, like birds chirping. Like there's sounds coming back to the woods now that the smoke has been sucked back into the chimney. And as you get within 30 feet, there's like a faint residue as if there was magic. There's seemingly no magic at the moment.
I'm gonna check for traps on the door.
There were no traps on the door. There you
Oh,
go.
there weren't?
Yes.
I'm gonna try and open the door.
Wait, don't be rude. No.
I'm gonna try and open the door.
You open the door.
Is Rick there?
He's not.
Don't go in.
You're not there. You can't say that.
He's not here. I say to them.
Well, we did our best. You guys want to go back to town, or
You don't want to investigate what happened to...
I mean, he's your uncle.
Well, like he's my parents' friend.
Oh.
Wow.
Alright, well...
How quickly things have changed.
You want to just go find a ship then?
No, we'll go get him. It's just, I just want to make the point, even though he's not here, that I said not to do this.
You did.
Like,
You did.
it was a good idea. It was a good idea.
It was a good idea.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go tell Grizzly Maddox about this.
So you guys are gonna leave him and go all the way back to town?
No, he's not there.
Right, I'm asking.
No,
Well, you guys didn't even
not
go
what I
into
said.
the cabin yet.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna...
was just making my
What
point
does the
outside.
You guys,
inside
I
of
feel
the
like
cabin
if we're
look
gonna
like?
go in, we all gotta go in
What did you
together.
you didn't
so
see anything.
we
Well,
disappeared
right, what does he
somewhere,
see,
we all
though?
disappeared together.
All right, so you
Yeah,
go and do you open the door? You see that he's not there. What you see from outside looking in
Call out for him.
is a seemingly normal log cabin in the woods. You see a desk. There's a chair nearby. There's a bookshelf. There's a fireplace. You know, from what you can see when you look into the left, there's a fireplace. There's a hallway that goes down and out of sight. You can't see what's down that way. And to the right is a table kind of back up against the wall. There is, and I guess because the door opens in, you can see a kitchen to the far right. And there's a door, but you can't see what's behind the door.
I'd like to make an investigation check to see if this is an illusion.
Sure.
Guidance.
21.
Can I go? Oh,
Yeah.
sure. I mean, does he need it?
You don't know, maybe.
That's true.
It's never
Never a bad idea.
Never a bad guidance.
+2.
So that's 23.
It is not an illusion. You feel that it is tangible
Okay.
based on what you can see.
Is there anything on the desk?
There's a
Oh,
book.
so you move
Alright.
in.
I'm going to mage hand in and see if I can grab the book.
Rick! I'm gonna call into the cabin.
And it it does, it doesn't echo, right? Because it's a cabin. But yeah, you reach in, you mage hand the book. You have the book.
I try and mage hand it out to me.
You mage hand it out to you.
I open the book.
Okay.
What?
It's a book.
What's in the book?
You should
Text.
read the title. before
Yeah, I
you
was like,
open
you
the
look.
book.
What is the
You don't
cover
judge
of
a
the
book by its title.
Yes, you do.
What does the cover of the book look like?
The Book of
/
Almighty
say?
Evil.
It is a brown leather-bound book,
Do not
seemingly
open this book.
worn, well
Does
read.
it have a weird face on it?
No, it has text on it.
What does it say?
A farewell to arms.
Oh, good book. I'm going to pocket that.
You
I have a
that
book now.
Proud of you.
It's a sad book.
Alright, screw it. And I go inside.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
You step foot in. You're inside a cabin. Now that you can see behind the door, there's a piano. And then you see a kitchen. You see, so again, there's a hallway that continues down probably to some other rooms. There's the desk that you can see. Again, it looks like there may be drawers. There's a hearth, fireplace. There's a deer head above that fireplace. That's about it.
Alright.
Stag head.
Stag head. Alright, I'm going to search for traps or secret doors.
I was gonna say, is the floor hollow?
Yeah, I was like, are there any
I'll stomp.
Seems pretty
door,
solid.
like trap doors? Is there carpet?
Did you go in the room?
Is there a
Yeah.
creepy basement?
So you go into the room.
I'm
Is
gonna
there a
follow him
creepy
in.
attic?
No, you could tell
it
from the
one
outside.
story?
There's definitely there's no second floor. There wouldn't be room
Okay.
for an attic.
Is there a carpet?
There is a carpet, like a throw rug.
So,
I'm gonna
I got,
move the carpet.
an 11 to search for traps. Hey, guide me. I gotta.
Oh,
I'm
guidance.
doing a thing.
Sorry. I was doing
Also
a thing.
doing a thing.
3.
3. Okay, so a 27 to look for secret doors.
In this room,
Yeah.
Which
there
room
are
is he
no
in?
There's
secret
definitely
doors.
no secret doors.
I'm gonna
You're
this
in
room.
the room
do
where I
a
am.
perception
Me.
check to see, just like the surrounding area, see if there's anybody watching us.
Okay,
See if there's
sure.
anything in the
Yeah,
woods.
good idea.
That's a good thought.
Ooh,
Is there anything under the carpet?
Floorboards.
15.
Hmm.
I guess my passive is 16, so probably not.
Probably if there's somebody there, they're sneaking.
What was your active?
I rolled a 15.
Yeah, you look around. You don't see. You don't see anybody. Oh, Sabine's there too.
Oh yeah.
She's there.
Always forget that.
She's hanging out.
What do you think of this, Sabine?
I'm gonna check the kitchen.
She's like, this is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
You don't hear any response. Yeah, you go into the kitchen. What are you looking for specifically?
I'm just seeing what's about.
Okay. I mean,
General
there is.
investigation.
Yeah, make me an
See if there's food.
investigation check. Yeah. Sure.
Don't eat the food that you find here.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
I will. Plus 3 to you.
Plus 3. So that's a 25.
Yeah, you
got a
don't
6.
see anything that looks out of the ordinary. There are a couple cooking knives, cutting board, some pots and pans that seem in disuse. They're covered in dust. There's a moldy wheel of cheese.
Gross.
Does it look like it's supposed to be moldy?
Does
It
look
looks like
blue?
it looks like it might have been at one point, but it is far beyond that.
Far from-
Alright.
Yeah. And there's
A couple
still
coffee mugs, like
Anything that
ceramic
looks
mugs.
that it's been recently used,
In the kitchen, no.
or like, and in any of the rooms that we've been through,
At the moment, no. The only thing, actually,
or like any signs of life here in recent times.
no. There's no real. There are logs in the fireplace, but they're not lit. There's no real embers or coals. There's one ember. I
Hey.
guess.
Nice. Natural puns.
Natural puns indeed.
Like that.
Let's see. There is. Yeah, the only thing that seems like it doesn't have a ton of dust on it in the rooms that you're currently in is the piano keys.
Do some of them look less dusty than others?
They all seem. The ivory is pretty faded
Okay.
on these keys. So, like.
It's well used.
Or it's just old. Yeah, I mean, ivory does keep its luster, as it were, but when they're well used, like even like the key like pieces will come apart.
On the desk, or does the desk have drawers or anything?
It does have drawers. There are 3 drawers on the right side of the desk.
Are they unlocked? I'm gonna try.
The
to
top
open
one
them.
is locked.
Okay. What about the other ones?
The middle one is open.
Okay. Anything inside?
Okay. You pull open this drawer, and it's like it's a wooden drawer and a wooden desk, so it like is jiggle.
Yeah.
It's warped over time, and you manage to pull it out, and inside is just what seems like parchment.
Any writing on it?
Do you go through all of it? There's like a stack.
I mean, I'm gonna like rifle through it a little bit.
From what you can tell, no, it doesn't seem to have any writing.
Any false bottoms on the drawer?
This is the middle drawer, so
So
probably
probably not.
unlikely.
Yeah, that's fair.
Um,
What about the bottom?
This is like the deeper drawer, and you open this one too.
If it's open, then
Okay.
yeah.
So you open this one. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no!
Oh no.
I'm bad at.
I just do well.
7.
You are hit with this foul odor, and you need to back up because it's just nasty. And there's an old, just like, kind of just dirty and disgusting and half rotten pair of leather boots in this box.
God! Oh
Ooh.
And you guys smell it now too. It makes its way around the room.
Mage hand, shut the door.
Oh, God.
Thank you.
Why was... Oh, God. How in...
It smells so
Old
bad.
leather boots.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah. It's clear. What does it smell like?
New leather boots.
New leather boots.
It would probably be better.
Prestidigitation. Poopy.
That's messed up.
Now you always smell poopy.
That's messed up.
For a
Here, let
minute.
me wash this off.
Now you're wet.
No,
I'll
just a
try
little bit.
you.
Very,
No!
very controlled. Just
Hey, everyone-
very direct.
Everyone
very...
stop touching
Well,
anything to my face.
It's a magical spell, so water's not gonna.
Alright, I'm gonna check the other rooms.
Wait,
Okay.
pick that lock.
Yeah. I
What
mean,
lock?
Does anybody have thieves' tools?
I do.
Try to unlock the top drawer.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's
I
locked.
didn't know about it.
Yeah. Middle
Um,
one just has papers. Bottom one smells real bad. Don't open it.
Natural 1 on my thieves tool check.
Guidance.
So they don't break.
4 plus 4.
Okay. With that, it's
11.
10. No, don't want provisions bonus. So sorry, 5, 9. What'd you get?
4.
13.
Okay, you don't break your picks, but you're like, man, this is one hell of a hard lock for a desk drawer.
Can we
does
break
this?
it
This is
open if it's
impressive.
just wood?
You can certainly try to.
Anybody got like a hatchet?
Before we do that, why don't we check the other rooms?
Oh wait, is it magic?
Find a key.
Is it magic?
It is not
Is
magic.
there anything magic in the room? Sabine, there's one other room at the end of the
You
hall?
don't know how many rooms there are. You
Okay.
haven't gone down the hall.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is there a key anywhere in this room?
Make me a perception check.
Not good.
Nice sketch, though.
Thank you. 16.
No, you don't see any keys in this room. And it would be a little key too.
Okay, so I'd like to go down the hallway and check.
Ted,
the
they
rooms.
see 88 keys in this room.
They do see 88 keys in this room. That's a good one, Jake.
Thank you.
You're gonna go down the hallway?
Yes.
Okay. As you head
Is
down
that
the
two?
hallway, there is
Better than auto-tune.
4 rooms. 4 doors.
I'm gonna knock on each of them in turn and say, Rick. Rick.
Hello?
Rick. Rick.
Nope.
He's not in any of those, or at least he's
Does
not
the-
answering.
Fireplace show any signs that the smoke would have been coming from there?
No, it seems like these logs have never even been touched with a flame.
No magic coming from the chimney.
Do you like fire
Yeah.
in the chimney? Okay.
You did a fire spell.
Oh, I did do a fire spell.
No, you didn't.
That doesn't count as a fire spell?
Oh no, because it's
That's
one of my
just-
things.
it's-
Oh,
it's
she
an
could
ability.
just- she
You
just
touch
It's an
things
ability,
and
it's
set
not a
them on
spell.
fire.
Not even magic. You just are fire.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Now it's cozy.
Okay. So there was no magic coming from
Oops.
Oh no.
the house or the fireplace.
Right. Gee.
As soon as fire sets to these logs, you guys all immediately lose your vision as things go dark, magically.
Don't
so.
like that. I'm gonna, as that happens, I'm gonna try and throw water
You try,
at the.
but you don't know where you're throwing it anymore,
It's
and
really
you
dark.
appear. You feel the movement
Oops.
as if a translocation. You are no longer where you were. You are still in darkness.
Oh. Rick!
You hear, as you're stumbling around in the darkness, you hear someone call out your name.
Rick!
Hey!
Rick!
Hey!
Rick!
Alright, guys,
Hey!
where are we? Where
Like
are you?
Stranger, it really is like Stranger Things.
Is there anybody else in here?
Amber!
Rick!
Hey!
Hey, where are we?
Over here!
How far away does he sound?
Far away!
You're like 100 feet at least.
Follow my voice! Oh, I'm gonna try to... like... I
If
can
only
only
we were
start fire
warlocks.
with a touch. I can't just
Yeah,
be like...
right. Which site?
Well, I mean, I have a torch.
Yeah, light something on fire.
I'm gonna try to light a torch.
You light a torch, and you know that it catches because of your innate control of fire. And you can, as you move it, you hear the
Here.
Feel the heat?
and you feel the heat,
It's magic darkness.
but there's nothing. So you are in darkness, but you don't hear any of this.
Oh,
You are seemingly still in the hallway, just in the dark.
I can like feel the walls.
Yep.
Oh, guys, how did
Wait, where's he?
He's there too. He's
Oh, okay.
He's with us.
Oh,
you guys turn the shit?
alright.
All right.
Oh god, it's good. It's good to feel you
Oh,
guys.
hey.
Oh, don't touch
Oh,
me.
yeah, you're right. I'm not gonna touch you.
You guys
Do you have spikes
are
on this part of your hand?
the worst
Everywhere.
adventuring
Then don't
party
touch
ever.
me.
Yeah.
you don't hear any response.
I'm just gonna... Can you feel that?
They're accepting the truth, and that's a
Yes.
good
On your
first
face
step.
there.
Yeah.
That's how we...
Sabine is there with you guys as well because she was
Cool.
in the living room.
All right, I'm gonna try and like along the walls get to the front door and leave.
All right.
I don't know if it happens.
Like,
so,
is there any light coming through the slats on the windows for him?
This is all encompassing. So you can feel, and as you're going, you feel the doors and the door frames as you're moving along, and you get out to the area where you're starting to exit out into the living room.
Mhm.
And when you put your hand out into the living room, it's like there's a weird, like, resistance, right? So, like, imagine, if you will, a large, like,
Bubble.
room encompassing, like,
Membrane?
membrane or like a stability ball that you'd sit on. So you push into it and
Oh.
you feel there's resistance. You feel that if you keep pushing, you'll push through, but there's something tangible in this darkness
Ah,
where there
cool.
was not
I'm
before.
gonna go the other way.
All right.
Fair.
You can do that. You can come back to me.
Okay. You guys are in darkness.
Hey. So
You've been here, Rick, for what you estimate to be around like 10 minutes.
Nah. Not bad. I didn't get very far.
You didn't get very far. You've stumbled around quite a bit.
Nah.
how large of an area are we in?
That's really not a question I can answer even a little.
Well, I was gonna, have you found a border at any point?
No. I was in the last 10 minutes.
Happy
I got
birthday!
Happy birthday. You know, I was like, hey, happy birthday.
What happens in the photo?
I was scared actually.
I'm in a
Started
different
singing
dimension.
to myself, happy birthday.
It
It was actually creepier, so I had to stop.
that's
Did I
fair.
detect magic?
Yeah,
Yes.
the whole thing screams of magic darkness, but it's weird because you can see that it's magic, but you also can't see anything other than
That
the
is
magic darkness.
Oh, it's
All right,
magic.
well-
Crazy. Crazy.
I'm gonna put my hands out and just walk until I find something.
All right, I'm gonna grab your belt and then grab wave. Here we go. Sabine.
Gotcha! Here we go.
Yeah, you hear like a as something, and then yeah, you can start to smell.
Are you serious?
You-
This is not the time for
I'm
that.
trying to think.
Oh,
I think
that
perfect
makes
time
sense.
for this.
Sabine,
and she's like, "Yeah, what's up?"
are you holding on with the group? This train we got going here?
Nope.
All right. We're
It's
hold
very
up the
true.
pole arm.
Okay, no, she's
No.
like, "No, because if I have to hit something,
Ah, good.
I want to have my hands easily accessible to
Good
it."
point.
So
Fair.
she's like, "No, I'm good."
Okay.
And she'll
Alright.
latch on.
Oh, I could go first. I'm.
Oh yeah, you're spiky.
All
Switch.
right.
Let me rotate. Wait, what can I
Ah,
grab onto you
Here,
that's gonna
here's.
hurt
I
me?
tied a rope around the center of my
Okay.
armor. And there you go.
Grab
you
the
can
rope.
grab that. Hopefully it doesn't break. Here we go. Hi ho.
Hi, oh.
It's off to light we go. We're gonna find our way out of this darkness. Hi ho. Hi. Ah, it's still creepy in here though. Is there an echo?
Yeah,
Echo. Like real empty. Empty.
like
empty.
big acoustics.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
There's no other sound.
I'm an idiot. You're an idiot.
Yeah, no, it's mostly just the sounds of your footsteps on seemingly stone.
Hmm.
So wherever you are seems to be a stone floor.
And
Do you want to go hit the
house-
lights so you can roleplay this in
Total darkness.
Yeah, totally.
Totally.
No, that would be not good.
I mean, it'd be very immersive.
Don't tell Oz. He was
Nerd
probably right.
immersive.
Yeah. One might say.
Hmm.
Ah, it's too bad you don't know magic missile.
I could attack the darkness.
It would work.
Yeah, it would. That would clear everything up.
It would work immediately.
There would be nothing to see here
Yeah.
except for
But it
light.
wasn't, yeah, except for the things that we could see. Oh,
How
now it's all
much
just white.
chaos
It's like,
bolt
this isn't
do
actually
you
any
do?
better.
what would Chaos Bolt do here?
Yeah.
You don't know.
I attack the darkness.
You can certainly try.
I know.
If you do that, you should twin spell it.
Double your chances of hitting something.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Double your chances of hitting the darkness.
The thing is, you always hit the darkness.
But sometimes the darkness hits back.
Mm-hmm. That's the other thing.
Yeah, I don't wanna.
Alright, so we're searching. Has anybody ever heard of anything, any place like this?
Have we ever heard any place like this?
Sure. Make me a history
History?
check.
14.
Ooh, guidance. +4.
18. You remember that time? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that time.
18.
Ah.
18.
Yeah.
Both at 18.
Sabine's just like,
19.
fuck no. This is messed up, man.
How could I know about a place you can't even see?
I've been in darkness before. When I washed up.
Ah. I mean, I live underground, so it's dark in a certain respect. But not
Mine's
this
more
dark.
dark
This is
emotional.
advanced darkness. Hello?
Advanced darkness.
It is indeed advanced darkness. You guys traveled in this way for a while, trying to find your way through and what's going on. So eventually, after about So what is the plan? Is just keep this marching order and just go in a straight line.
Do our best to go in a straight line at this point.
You'll end up going in circles.
Probably, but we don't know that. We know that, but we don't know that.
Okay. After about an hour of this darkness traversal, you feel resistance as your spikes hit something solid.
Ah,
Different people have done
what
it, like,
kind of solid?
Some sort of stone,
We got
perhaps.
something solid? Cool.
Some sort of stone, perhaps.
Can you punch through it?
It's a good question.
That's a good question.
I'll punch it.
With stone.
It's currently stone still. There's a little bit of rubble.
Didn't you
I can
punch
taste
through
it.
stone pillars?
I think that's why Pat said.
Yeah, one time.
So can you keep punching this and break through?
As you're like,
Or is it like a cave wall?
as you like,
Where
you're
it's
like
just
hit
gonna
it
be rocks
again,
forever.
and then you're like, oh shit, there's like a doorknob.
Oh, it's a stone door.
Oh.
Guys. Making me look like an idiot.
It's okay, we can't see you.
Can you detect any magic on this door? Cast detect magic.
Can I detect any magic on
Detect
the
magic.
door?
You can only detect magic on things you can see.
Oh.
Ooh.
You can see the magic darkness everywhere.
Yeah, totally.
I will check for traps. At disadvantage?
Oh yeah.
That's fair. 13 and 11. Not bad.
+3.
So, that's...
Well, you can
19.
do the other roll.
Oh, no, sorry. Disadvantage. That is
That should
17.
be.
Okay. You don't think that this door is trapped.
Right?
You feel like it took you a long time to get here.
Okay. Alright. Alright, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Click. Just push or pull.
Push.
I would have laughed so hard if Ted was like, "It's locked. There's a keyhole underneath."
Ow.
I thought about doing that.
Oh no, don't do that.
We're in the drawer! We're tiny now!
That would be
Oh,
hysterical.
Anyway, I open the door.
Okay. So you move out into a chamber.
Can
This-
we see?
Yeah, there is light in this chamber.
Oh god.
Oh, it's not Chamber of Secrets.
It is about where you guys come in. You see a room that is about 70 feet long by about 25 feet across. You see at the far end of this there's like a massive, this cave has a gigantic carving of some sort of weird demonic baboon face with its tongue sticking out towards you. There are about a half a dozen people, seemingly armed guards, in this room.
Oh. Great.
That seem to have no recollection that you are here. They're just kind of vacant stare.
Okay.
Flanking this, there is a sturdy iron door with pull rings to the right, and on either side of that are two guards wearing different kinds of armor brandishing pole arms. And yeah, like I said, none of these. There are these kind of guards. I'm sorry, my mistake. There's the guards, and there are the two creatures on either side of the door that are in some sort of armor brandishing these pole arms. Look, best way you could describe as like giant animated cockroaches, like humanoid anthropomorphic cockroach people.
Men in
with pole
Black
arms.
style.
And they don't seem to pay any attention to you.
Shield of faith on myself.
Okay.
Get one of those for me.
That was my last one.
Next time you get a pack of gum, let me know. Alright, here we go.
What should we do? Sabine, any thoughts?
And she's like, I don't want to fight them because there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Fair. Do you want to go back into the darkness?
No.
And the door behind you, sealed.
Too late.
Nuts.
Well, forward seems like the way to go.
And you see that like the two guys are on either side of the door,
Right.
seemingly with the pole arms, and the four guards are sort of, there's two and two, and they're standing in front of the gigantic kind of baboon face, and the mouth is open with its like tongue out, like it's a passageway.
The
Oh,
cockroach
you
things?
go deeper
yeah.
in.
Cockroach things are guarding the door that we just came through.
No, they're
Or
right,
just a
different.
different
They're
door.
guarding the door on the right.
Correct.
So we
Right.
move in,
Yeah, I
of
guess.
course, because there's no reason to just stand here. And then we look to the right, and if I take a step towards those cockroach guys, do they block the
pole
door?
arms block the door.
Okay. If I take a step towards the other guys,
They don't move.
This is towards the
what do they look?
demonic mouth.
They're very vacant looking.
Yeah.
This is towards the demonic mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Are they dead?
No, they're clearly breathing, but they're either like Buckingham Guard on like
Okay.
steroids, or they just like,
Can't.
or maybe they're under
And
some sort of
They ain't got no
mind
brain.
control or something. But whatever you are doing is not currently
Affecting.
affecting you.
Detect magic.
Okay. They none of them are. They are not magic. There's a general magic about the place. That's about it.
Okay.
Other than you guys with magic gear that you have, or and just being a magic user in general, showing magic.
Yeah, you also show magic, as you can do magic.
Yes.
Do.
Oh, I'm sorry. They. You get the feeling that based on your current level, these guys probably outmatch you.
Okay. The
Strength-wise.
cockroach guys.
All of them,
Oh,
basically.
great.
They're all pretty tough. But you do. The two pole arms and the cockroaches are magic. And the long swords in each of the guards' hands are also magic.
What kind?
Magic weapons.
Yeah, it is
No, whisper
evocation magic.
to the group.
Okay. You could, like, you're talking,
Baboon
having a
mouth.
conversation, and they're not.
Affected.
Now?
Alright, who's going
Nora?
first?
I don't. You?
I was going first till now.
Yeah, but you're the one with the spiky armor.
Alright.
Through the
Alright. Let's draw straws. Who gets the short
I have
straw?
the least.
wait to
amount
go
of
through the
armor.
monkey's mouth.
Yeah, first.
Alright, I'll go.
Okay, I'll go second.
I'll go third.
Sabine's like, alright.
Well, what's Sabine do again? Like, what's her?
She's a fighter with a pole arm.
Polearm fighter.
Shield of faith, don't fail me now.
So, you guys, their heads turn
Follow us.
and follow you as you move.
Do they
Ooh.
squeak?
God, they're squeaky.
Yeah, a little bit. The armor that
They
they wear
move
is a little
regularly.
squeaky.
I need to oil that on.
But you guys make your way up the tongue, and you see that as you move through, you can see that there's like a door, and you make your way through that, and their heads kind of follow you as you go. And after Sabine enters,
Yeah,
The mouth
that's
shuts.
about right.
and then the door in front opens.
Wow.
That's about right.
Onward.
Yeah.
Oz feels smug. I have intuition about it.
That's quite astute of you.
You still play the piano.
Well done. I like that.
Oh no,
He's
that's the room with the
astounding.
weird bubble.
We'll find out what I'm doing later.
So,
Okay.
Alright, so we
you
move.
guys, this chamber that you guys are in, is carved
Afraid alone in the dark eating.
smooth stone. You guys can all see. Is home of a carved relief of a massive beast upon its floor. At its center is a simian face with its mouth agape. Holds an octagonal pedestal that rises about 3 feet from the floor. 2 bodies lie propped up against it. Directly across the way, you see another door.
Any magic?
And do we know what the simian figure is?
And you can make me a religion check.
Alright. Oh, here we go. Oh no.
+4.
Oh, 8.
16? No, 15. Found it.
Oh, darn.
Found it.
20.
Okay, you would know. You guys both have done a little bit of traveling. That this seems to be a symbol of Nakresh, which is a simian, baboon-like, evil demigod of thieves, murderers, unscrupulous wizards.
Alright.
That's the 8-armed baboon. That's sort of that.
I tell them.
Alright.
Unscrupulous.
What do these bodies look like on this dais?
Make me a medicine check as you get close.
Gotta what?
Both are halflings.
Yeah.
4.
Okay, great. 12.
Taking notes.
Okay. They seem. You get the feeling they've been dead for about a week. One of them appears to
About
have
a
been
week.
killed with a crossbow bolt through his head.
Ooh.
The other, who seemingly is much older, you can't tell what the cause was.
He died from being old.
Are there any traps in this room?
Is there
So
anything on the dais?
Or like holes in the walls or on the day that like bolts might come out of?
okay.
Adamantine.
So you notice that the relief on the floor as you guys are inspecting, looking around, includes this 8 arms that snake along the floor in pairs of 2. Each set branching towards 4 separate columns that run floor to ceiling at the north and south end of these rooms.
Okay.
So they're as you go, I mean, you see that. You
Right.
see these guys. You guys can also tell that they do have some gear on them. Nothing crazy. Hand crossbows, a couple bolts. One of them has a pouch full of sand. 2 daggers, and each is wearing basic leather armor. And they both have plain iron wedding bands.
Tech magic?
They're not magic.
No magic.
I take the bag of sand.
Okay. You have a bag of sand.
I also take their iron wedding bands.
You have their iron wedding bands.
What?
I'm not using them.
I'm not there.
I mean, it's still fucked up. But... Alright.
You also notice laying in plain sight in front of you, kind of like strewn about on the floor, there are 5 bronze keys.
Are they like big keys, little keys? Decent keys.
Decent sized keys.
Any magic from them?
No magic.
Alright, we'll take those,
Take
I
the
guess.
keys. Are they like right in front of us? Like we can just pick them up?
They're
Or we
on
have
the
to
floor.
walk towards
Yeah,
them?
you have to walk towards them. So, to paint the scene a little bit, there is. You've got this relief, baboon relief on the floor with the snaking arms that each go to different pillars. You've got northwest, northeast, southwest, southeast. Pillars are attached to the wall. They go floor to ceiling. And they're sort of flanking the door you came in, basically, and the other door out.
Okay.
Marked, or they each have different kind of reliefs on them. Basically, going in that order, it is hooded figures stealing from paupers and the elderly.
That's messed
Piles of gold, wands, weapons, and various baubles. An insect holding a blade in its pincers and sitting atop a throne. And one hooded figure stealing from another dressed identically to it.
Alright. So I go to the door to the other side.
Okay, and let me give you more on
Does anything happen to them
the
as they go?
keys. So, the kind of pillar in the center has a key on it. And then there is, sorry, my mistake. There's the pillar. The pillar has a key in the center. The dais has a key, and then there's like a shelf on each of the other
Oh, those are where the keys
pillars, and there's a key on each of those.
Okay. So we take
the
all
keys?
those keys.
Yeah,
and
take
remember
keys that
which
are on our
key we
side.
take off of which pillar.
Okay, so which one do you go to first?
Like, are we gonna all go grab them separately, or we're going all together? And different people will take each one.
Let's all go together.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So let's do the pillars by us first. Are we coming in the north or the south?
You guys are coming in the north.
Okay. So let's.
So you've got next to you, on either side of yours, you have the.
Wait. Does the door opposite open?
It's not open, shut.
It's shut. There's no physical way to open it right now.
That you can see now.
Cool. All right. Sorry. I want to make sure it wasn't like, you could have opened it the whole time, you idiot.
Okay. Who's taking what keys?
All right. the first relief was people stealing from old people.
Yes, hooded figures stealing from paupers and the elderly.
And which pillar
I
does
grabbed
that
that
go
key.
to? Which pillar is that one?
That is the northwest
I take that one.
pillar. Okay, you snag that, and as you snag it, as you pull it off, you realize that there was a fine white hair about 3 inches lying underneath the key. As you pull this back, you feel, make me a wisdom saving throw.
My favorite. Oh, look at that. 17.
Okay, so you feel this rush of energy come over you.
Oh.
You resist it, but your hair all turns white. The experience you have and the
Just painted the
seemingly
mini.
dead halfling on the ground that looks very old, you get a feeling that this may have been some sort of magical aging trap.
Ha!
Alright.
Sorry.
You now have the key.
Alright.
I bet you those other ones aren't trapped.
To the northeast one.
Okay. To the northeast.
You have mage hand.
This is piles of glittering gold, wands, weapons, and balls.
So, wands and baubles?
Alright, Amber, you got any magic items?
And what?
Gold and things.
I know you do. Do you have any magic items? Just take off all of your items and then grab the key. Or you take off all your
My
items.
scarf, my snowflakes. I don't really think I have that many magic items.
I think as soon as you take it, all your stuff's gonna disappear.
All of my stuff or the magic stuff?
Whatever you have on your person.
Like, should I...
Do you
Like
have...
my armor, my shield, my weapons, any of that stuff?
I would probably not wear those while you go to grab...
What?
What?
You don't have armor.
Oh, you're right. I'm thinking of
Darian.
Darian.
Yeah.
I lied. I have like nothing.
That's why I thought you might be the right choice.
That's fair.
Here, let me take your arcane focus.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Can I do magic with her without it?
As long as it doesn't have material components, yes.
But now that I have it, then you might be able to grab that key.
Is there? Are there any traps about? Like,
could-
that I
Would you
can
like to
find,
search for them?
What?
Rick didn't, so if you
Yeah,
want to...
I would like to do a visual pat down of the.
Sure, give me a perception check.
I'll look too, I guess.
17.
You want to guide me?
Okay, yeah, you can see that there's a narrow slot below the shelf where the key is.
What do you mean by like a?
Like there's a pillar, and there's a shelf with the key, and there's a slot, very thin slot beneath it. You can make me an investigation check.
Something's gonna pop out. It's gonna be like a blade. It's gonna chop
That's what
your
I'm saying.
fingers
That's
off.
what I'm thinking. 6. You want to make an investigation?
I'll
check just in
investigate.
case?
Those are things I'm good at investigating. 7,
Plus 3.
10,
10?
10.
Anybody? Sabine? Anybody else
you're
want to
not
investigate this?
sure.
Because I'm not sure.
It's probably a trap,
Hey, look
I
at
mean, yeah.
but you're not sure how to
Can I stand like
deactivate it.
away from this, like not in front of the slot and grab the key?
Sure, if you want to.
I mean, I'm not going to right away. I'm just trying to think of options. Any other ideas?
Nope.
Nope.
You could throw something at the key and knock it off.
Do you have mage hand? No.
He has mage hand.
Yeah.
I'm also really good at investigating
I take a.
and disarming traps.
Wow, you didn't want to come.
Oh,
Look who's the smart guy.
I take a gold.
Who's not aging
And I
prematurely.
throw it
Can
at
you
the
water
key.
it off?
Oh, yeah,
shape
water it off.
water.
What's the range on shape water?
30 feet.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that how long? Check the card. Is that how far away you can shoot the water, or how far you can push it?
Up to 5 feet in any direction.
Okay.
So I'll be 5 feet away.
To the side, not in front of the slot.
Oh, the range is 30?
You can activate it 30 feet away.
Hmm. And then I can move it up to 5 feet.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say you can. So you
30 feet away, try and
you
move
push
the
this water, and as you do it, a sour-smelling yellow gas bursts forth from the slot.
Nuts.
But it's seemingly you're far enough away that it doesn't. You don't breathe it in.
Good job.
And it eventually disperses, and the key remains.
Cool, give us.
Okay. Grab the key.
You have the key.
It's two keys.
I'll do the same thing for the other.
Wait, let's see what the other ones are. Let's go look at them first.
So the next one
Investigating the next
is an insect holding a blade in its pincers sitting atop a throne.
Ha! Let's investigate it, I guess. But you pansies. How much did I age?
You didn't age at all.
Oh, great. So
You would
now
have
I
aged
just...
9 years.
Oh, that's fine.
But a successful save, your hair still turns white.
Which pillar are we at right now?
The southwest.
19 for
Let's lose it
investigation.
another 9 years.
Investigation.
And what was the image?
This was a like a insectoid creature on a throne.
With a pole arm.
There's a theme there.
What did you say you got?
19.
Yeah, you don't know how you would disarm it, but it seems like there is a hidden recess beneath the beneath where the key is.
You want to do the wave thing again?
Yeah, I do.
I mean, that kind of worked last time and keeps us far away from it.
I'm gonna try and be far away and control shape water and
Activate the trap.
yeah, try and get the key out.
Okay. You do that, and as you pull the key away, which you're not really supposed to be able to, but I'll allow it. A little water bending action. A spear just out of the center that you get the feeling will probably impale you right in the chest, where you just stand and do it, and then it just is staying there. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and then it retracts back in.
Okay.
Cool. So we have the center pillar key and the southeast key.
Yeah, you don't have the one in the center, or
Let's go to the southeast first.
The person stealing from themselves. Right?
What's the
The
image?
person
on
stealing from themselves. Yeah, somebody. The
Stealing
one
from
guy
himself?
stealing from a figure
that's
dressed
cool.
identically.
Oh, okay.
that is what this one is. One hooded figure stealing from
Ooh.
another dressed identically.
Somebody else needs to be.
I investigate.
I also.
16. Mm-hmm.
No,
Ow.
I don't investigate.
I got this. Looking at it, you can tell that it's trapped by the
There
other traps.
are 4 of these. They're all they're bronze keys,
Okay.
and they're sort of triangular in shape.
All right. So this last pillar.
Okay.
What was the trap? Do we know what the trap is?
Oh yeah.
Not yet. Okay.
Let me see what we got here. So this one, what was the investigation checks again?
I was the highest with the 16.
Okay.
Got an 8.
I know. Pat did real bad too.
So
6.
So. Hey Sean, what would you have rolled if you were here investigating with us? Sean, this way you're not supposed to split the party, man.
I didn't.
Semantics.
20.
it was unintentional.
Probably would have been.
It was
probably
nobody's
would have been
fault.
good.
It was nobody's fault.
Where are you?
With I'm still in the cabin.
In a
He
bubble.
was investigating the hallway when I lit a fire, because that's what I do.
Oh no.
Oh look, this is the perfect place for fire. Oh. Oh.
Sorry. I lost my place here.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh no! Don't do it. Why did you stab me?
Felt like it.
Why did you stab me?
Why didn't you stab me?
That's an excellent question.
That is an excellent question.
I will keep that in mind.
Next
moving
time.
forward.
Yeah.
No.
Next time he has the opportunity.
You
Yes,
stab-
I
you
have a
stab
lot of
before
players
you
that like to
get
split the
stabbed.
party. Axel, not this one wasn't there by choosing.
It
really.
was accidental.
I didn't split anything.
I
It was
wouldn't
an
have split anything.
accidental.
You split something.
Well, I was trying to on purpose, but not I was hoping that by the time I came back, we wouldn't be split still.
That would just
I
split
also
hairs.
hope that.
Yeah. I'm sorry. That was funny.
Yeah, a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Okay, so,
Oh wait. I once again have
That's
midnight.
really too great.
A different one.
as you guys go over to this one, you see this key.
Mhm.
When you get close to it, you hear a deep metallic click,
Mm.
followed by a faint rumble somewhere deep within the walls. Then nothing
A
happens.
metallic click and a rumble.
Yep, and the key still is on the as you approach, and the key is still on its platform.
I grab it,
Mhm.
and I still hear the rumbling.
No, as soon as you take the key off of there, did you make a check? I'm sorry.
I did before.
There's an investigation?
Yeah, it's a 16.
Okay, so as you're about to take it, you realize that you're pretty sure this is on a pressure plate.
Bag of sand. And other key. The bag of sand and the other key feel like they're the same weight.
You gotta pour some of the sand out.
Pour some of the sand out.
And not shape water.
You think you got about what it is?
Anybody got dexterity? Any sleight of hand people going on here? You
Not
could even mage hand
particularly.
it to your sleight of hand. You look very smug for somebody who's not here. Your perfect opportunity.
This is the moment for Oz to shine.
All right, here we
Oz
go.
is shining by being in no danger at all.
Not you know of at this
Fair.
time.
All right,
That's fair.
I'm gonna go into a rage and then do it.
Do you have advantage on strength checks?
Okay.
Just in case I fail, and then I take half damage.
Okay, go ahead
The bludgeoning.
and make me a dexterity check.
I'm so angry about this. 17.
+3.
Seems okay.
I'm just so relieved I'm no longer angry.
All right.
Take a step away.
Whoa.
Center pillar.
It's fine.
Mhm.
I'm good at this. All right, here we go.
All right. Last one, center pillar.
Do I look distinguished now with my white beard?
Yeah.
It looks badass with the armor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like I've been doing this for
Do you
a
have your
while.
helmet on with the glowing
Yeah.
eyes?
All right.
We could say it's more gray if you want.
Screw it. No, I'm fine with white.
Okay.
It's fun.
All right.
It is what it is. Rick's down with that.
What's going on with the middle pillar?
Now nobody's gonna notice. Recognize me. That's best.
It's
That's
a
the
middle.
best.
It's a pillar.
It's just a pillar. There's no.
Yeah, there's two people dead, slumped up
Well, I
against
mean,
it.
like, you know, the other ones had carvings and what have you. Like anything
Yeah.
distinguished
It's
about
the
it.
It's the arms went to the pillars, and this is like a face with its mouth open, and inside its mouth is this octagonal pedestal. It comes out with a key resting atop it.
All right, wave your turn.
Search for traps.
I'm down for that.
Mm-hmm.
16, 17.
6.
15.
Seems fine.
Seems fine.
Shape water. Lift the key out.
Nothing happens.
Alright, we have all the keys.
All right.
All right. Do we see keyholes in that door? Oh shit. Do we
Is there a
see
door
keyholes
out
anywhere?
of this room?
No. No, I mean, there's a door you came in, which you know is shut because it
And
sealed
then,
itself,
yeah,
and then
the
there's
other
the
way.
other door out of the room.
All right. You want to get out of here?
What? The other door's not opening. It doesn't have any keyholes, right?
It does not have any keyholes.
Oh.
So
Is
we
it
have
a
5
stone
keys.
thing?
We tried. We looked at it before. It didn't
Did
seem
you
like there was
punch
any
it?
way to open it. No. Duh. I punched the door. Ha! Duh. Alright.
Come on, Rick.
Walk through.
Make me an intelligence
You're
check,
getting
Rick.
forgetful in your old age.
14.
You get the feeling like it didn't look like there was any way to open this door, but you didn't really try
Pushing it.
it open. So it might have just opened. But you have all these keys now.
But I have the keys now.
So that's probably useful or something.
Probably.
So you guys make your way into the next chamber.
All right.
Now this is a square, basically a perfect square. Has a high ceiling and doors on each wall. The door you came in, and then 1, 2, 3. At its center, sitting in a shallow pool cut into the floor, is a huge obsidian skull.
Mm-hmm.
Floating high above it, with a small magical force field, is a triangular bronze key.
Hmm.
Another one.
How high above it?
Mm,
Just high above it?
yeah, just above. You could, let's see.
So there's a key floating above the skull.
The skull itself, carved from a single chunk of obsidian. Its mouth is frozen in a skeletal grin. 2 massive cannonball-like gemstones for eyes. Left is a ruby, right is a sapphire. You get the feeling, based on your knowledge of stone cutting, probably at least 85 pounds each one of these gemstones. These are massive.
Wow.
Those are big gemstones.
At the center of its forehead is a third eye, carved depicting eyelashes with it, and a centered gaze. Suspended in midair 10 feet above the skull is the key.
Okay.
The skull is about 4 feet
Magic.
tall.
Right.
Oh,
There's magic.
there's definitely magic.
Mm-hmm.
The skull
Do I
is
know
magic.
what kind of magic?
Oh, there's a whole bunch.
Okay.
Conjuration, evocation, transmutation.
Let's go to one of these doors first.
Okay. How many doors are there in here?
There's one on each wall.
3.
So we go to one of them. Is there any differences between them visually?
To the 3 doors out of the room.
This
No.
door is dripping with blood. We'll save that one for
That's
last.
nice.
No, they all seem.
I hear good adventurers go left. So we go left.
Sure.
Okay, so you guys head.
Following the spiky dude.
That's the way to do it.
Okay, so you head to the left. Okay, so you head to the door to the left. It opens
Ah.
in this door. Okay. Littered with rubble, this chamber is brightly lit by 3 large braziers on its south wall, with doors to the west and east. To the north sits a crumbled sarcophagus turned into a makeshift throne. Upon it sits a blindfolded skeleton. It turns and tilts its skull curiously at you as you enter.
Okay.
It sits motionless now, and is there looking at you. You alright?
Yes.
Hello?
It gestures out with its hand, and it has dice.
Oh, no.
2 6-sided dice
Mm.
in its hand, and it gestures at each of you.
No.
No,
It doesn't respond.
I don't play Dead Man's games.
Are you gonna go for it?
Are you gonna go for it?
Probably if you're not.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna let you do it.
Alright.
Because I don't want to do it.
That's fair. Well,
Or
if
we
I
could just
die.
not do it.
Well, if I die. You can have my plate mail.
Cool.
Here we go.
I don't think I can use it, but okay.
I walk up to
Okay.
the guy.
Alright, as you approach,
Okay.
it holds its thumb and forefinger in a circle with its 3 fingers upward
Okay.
over its eye, as if mimicking a monocle.
Uh-huh.
And then it puts out its other hand, and you see there are 2 blank dice carved from bone in its palm.
Do I have to roll for eyes?
Yes. This is what this was all a massive thing for Sean.
Oh
And
no.
he's not there.
Fuck, man.
I go like that with my eye and look at the dice.
Okay. Let's see.
They look the same still?
They look the same.
Ah, damn.
You see that there are these
Just don't
3
think it was
braziers in the room as well.
Okay.
That you can, as you get closer, you can see. You can't really see in it, but you can see there are things like in the brazier.
Well, I go over there. What's in the brazier?
Okay, so he just puts his hand back down.
Yeah.
The brazier to the left has, actually, I'm sorry, piled in front of it, coins, jewelry, other valuables.
Mm-hmm.
The brazier on the right holds things like there's like daggers and scrolls and things. And the brazier in the center has a shallow velvet-lined box.
Everybody likes a mystery box. All right, I go back up to the guy. Do I know that symbol from anywhere except for okay?
You're not familiar really with what that is.
All right, wish me guidance. Bam. I grab the dice.
Okay. Do you roll them?
What, does he do anything else?
He just sort of just gestures like this. Make me. Roll 2d6.
Ah, you die. 7. It's a lucky number.
Oh.
Isn't that a good number? Like craps and stuff.
Roll twice. Roll 2 more times.
Oh, no. 4.
Oh,
9. Aw, here we go.
So,
I'm
you get
leaving
2
in.
effects.
Oh, yeah, I do.
You age 10 years immediately. But you gain advantage on your next dexterity saving throw.
Alright, that's good. Which is right now.
You already have advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Yeah.
But if you can't see it.
Okay, so dark.
Even the darkness.
The darkness. Yeah, that helps.
Oh.
It just says.
Alright.
And then
Made my beard
then
grow, and my back hurt a little.
then the dice leave your hand and reappear
In his hand?
in his hand. And he sits there.
You guys should try it.
I just go up and then roll 2d6s.
You can. I mean, there's also
Okay.
braziers with gold and things all around it.
Is there magic and stuff about it?
I'm sure there's some. There's also there's that box in that middle one. It looks interesting. What does that box look like?
A velvet lined box.
It's a velvet lined box. It's open currently?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's open. Is there anything in it?
Oh, you gotta roll the dice into the box to... It's lucky. Just over. Well, if you roll 7, then roll good twice after. Do it. Come on.
Okay. You're gonna do it?
Yeah.
Are you gonna just roll them? Where are you rolling them?
In the box.
In the box.
Okay.
It's a terrible idea.
Go ahead. Roll
Yeah,
2d6.
but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Good.
5.
Okay.
Oh, no.
So at this moment, you look over at Rick's shiny armor, and you're like, I need that. You become covetous of everyone else's belongings. You want everything that everybody else has, and you want it all for yourself.
I'm getting this armor.
Like even like Wave's stuff as well. Wave's little doll thing and his new.
Is the box shiny?
The box, no.
Is anything else shiny in this room?
all that
No,
gold.
it's only other people's
Oh,
belongings.
it's only other people's things.
Yep. You want them now.
That's some nice armor you got there.
You're right about that.
You know, for a guy your age, it looks a little heavy. You wanna maybe lighten up?
How about you roll those dice again?
No. How about you roll those dice?
They disappear and they reappear in his hand. When you say that, he does this with his one hand, and then again.
Except for me, I rolled twice.
That's because you rolled a 7.
Yeah.
The 7s are lucky.
7s are lucky.
Or not.
Or, well, for me.
Does anything ever good happen when I
Only
roll
got
these dice?
advantage.
I say to the skeleton.
He doesn't say anything.
Alright, I take the dice from him.
What do you think, mister?
Probably not.
Go ahead and roll 2d6. You're rolling them in the velvet box.
Yes, I do. And I rolled an 8.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You get inspiration.
Zippy.
Boo. You guys got fun things.
Movement doubles this round.
Aged
You
10
ignore
years.
difficult terrain. +3.
What are you looking at?
Nothing.
And Sabine is just like
Nah.
looks over at all the other stuff,
What would the party do?
and she's just like, and she throws like 20 gold in the brazier with all the gold next to it, and then he's just like, hands her a key,
Oh, great.
and he goes and sits back down. She also has a +1 to all die rolls for the rest of the adventure.
All right, beautiful.
Oh, nice.
Somebody ought to.
Well, this part of the
Yeah.
adventure.
All right, so there's a door behind him.
No, the door you came
Oh,
in.
just the one. So we leave, and then we go left again. More left.
Okay. You left
Lefter.
to the lefter.
Lefter, I barely knew.
I've got it.
Is there anything
I
shiny
left
on
her.
them that I can like
But I didn't know her, so it's okay. Like, she was my
Try to
that
take
I
whatever
can
you want.
try to take?
So you enter into a huge circular chamber. Mottled glass windows line its circumference atop the ledge you stand on, looking down into an arena of filth below.
Yeah.
Outside those windows, you see a small sea of corpses hung up on hooks in various states of decay. After looking around for a moment, a mechanized hatch high above opens as a few corpses fall from above, their bones shattering on the surface below. A roar / bellow / grumble vibrates the air.
We watch.
Yeah.
See if something comes out after those corpses.
Okay, somebody gets to roll me a d8.
Pat. D8. Just don't roll a full.
7.
Sevens are lucky.
Okay. You can hear that there is a creature moving about, feasting on these things.
Ooh.
What kind of sounds do I hear? Just
Bone
Chomping.
crunching, rending of flesh.
Ooh, yeah.
the creature isn't making any sort of.
Do we hear any hash sling?
No,
Or
but
slashing?
yeah, sure, a little bit.
Oh.
Oh.
A little slashing. that's bad
At the
news.
north end of this chamber, atop the staircase, is a massive
Easy B.
brass door
Hmm.
with 5 triangular keyholes in it.
Oh. We have a bunch of keyholes.
Yeah.
And at the center of this
Didn't we miss one?
thing
Not yet.
is
Oh,
a
yeah.
pedestal
Oh, that's
with
good.
a bronze key on it. And there's like this moat of corpses all around it, and you guys are on an upper level, and you can see if you descend down into the center platform, there is a platform with a key atop it.
okay, so we have 6 keys right now.
Correct.
That's more than enough. That's more than 5.
Yeah, and there's a key here in this room, and you saw one floating above the skull in the other room.
Alright. Well, let's come back. Let's go check that last room. Right,
Oh.
there was one more room?
Yep.
Okay.
So you leave and go left again.
More
into
left.
the final room that you haven't been in. So, just as the last of you steps into this room, the door behind you emits a deep click that reverberates through the chamber, locking you inside.
Oh, good.
The door is flanked by carvings of demonic simian faces, and directly across from you is a wide chasm interrupted by a thin precipice of rock. Across from that, the room continues off into a perilous tunnel of darkness.
How wide is this gap?
10 feet.
Oh.
And then there's a 5-foot thing with a pillar in the middle, and then another
10 feet.
10 feet gap, and then a tunnel that goes off somewhere. And you cannot see how deep the chasm is.
Okay. Alright. You could probably jump 10 feet. I could probably jump 10 feet. You could probably not jump 10 feet.
How do I know if I can?
Sabine could probably jump 10 feet too. So who's the lightest? You, probably, yeah. Tie a rope around you. You could be the guy who jumps.
All right.
Is he making an athletics check?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in the middle there, on that pedestal, 10 feet out on this 5-foot thing is the key
Ooh.
on that pedestal.
You can check the other side.
Yeah.
He jumps.
Shit.
Does he have to make an athletics check? I can make
13.
So the 10-foot jump. He should be able to do that with this since he can get a running start on this, right?
Correct. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, 18.
Okay. You realize it looks pretty bad as he realizes as he gets close to that he slips as this area is greased.
Oh.
And but you manage to make the jump and land on the other side.
Should have inspected for traps. We forgot to do that.
Yeah.
Let's remember that
seems
from
to
now
be a
on,
theme right now.
And as you land, a metallic shring echoes sharply as mechanical grinding sound begins to fill the chamber.
Uh-oh.
The cylinder at the center begins to whir to life and starts launching thick metal quarrels in all directions, just taking... So you are just going to get riddled with this stuff as you are right here. I need you to make me a... Oops, nope, I get to make an attack roll. Yay.
Has it been 10 minutes?
No. So this one misses you as it sticks into the wall. You are now here on this pedestal that holds a 5-foot wide pedestal with things whirling and shooting out things, but you're able to grab the key.
I'm gonna grab the key.
And also, I need to roll against all of you guys
want
too.
to fix our camera?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
I just noticed that.
A nice stealing shot.
Okay, you guys are actually all missed
Oh.
with the initial blast of flechettes that fly across the...
So then there's only
Forward or back?
Yeah.
Which way you going?
forward, I guess.
All right. He's going forward.
Okay. So you have to make another jump, but you don't have 10 feet to get a right start. So...
This one's an athletics check?
Yeah, it's an athletics check.
Oh, 1924.
Okay.
Good.
You are able to leap and land on the other side. And then there's an area that continues on through a dark tunnel.
You guys hide behind me
Okay.
while these things are flying out and about. I feel like I got the best armor for this.
Yeah, you do. It's nice armor.
I can imagine Oz like checking his pack and making sure everything's like all put together and
And
like
it's just magical darkness.
leafing through the book
No,
that he can't
it's dark.
see,
Oh,
read,
I'm gonna light a torch.
not realizing.
Okay.
And do I see anything else besides just a corridor?
I mean, it goes for a while.
I'm gonna wait for them, but move a little bit down.
I mean, you're still going to get... This thing is not stopping launching these
you gotta
things.
keep moving.
Okay, I'm gonna keep moving then.
Okay, you walk about 5 feet when you realize that the entire length of this thing is a massive pressure plate that you step on, and a massive portcullis drops, blocking off this cavern.
Oops.
So now you're stuck in this room.
By
Except
myself.
for the door, you could go. No, you could just turn around and go back the way you came out. But you got to jump, land on a 5-foot thing, jump, and land on a greased platform, all while being riddled with arrows.
Ready, set,
Yep, I'm gonna do it.
don't get eliminated.
So,
16, 21.
okay, you make it to the center, but you are hit in the chest with a crossbow quarrel, and you take 8 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
Oh, good jump though.
Good job.
And they actually miss the rest of you guys.
Yes.
You gotta jump again.
Okay. Natural 20 plus 4 plus 5, 29.
Okay, you jump and make it to the other side, and you guys have that key.
Good
You can
job.
leave that door if you
Good
want,
jumping.
All right, yeah, we leave.
and then it shuts behind you. And now you're in this room with the skull.
Like a rock skipping over.
All right, has there been any differences between these keys?
No, they all seem to be identical.
All right. I want to inspect the skull for traps.
Okay. Make the investigation check.
13.
Alright.
17 with guidance.
As you get closer, the skull, you notice, is sitting in a shallow pool of water,
Okay.
cut a few inches into the floor, and now that you're this close to it, beneath the ripples, you can notice there are a series of colorful gemstones set into the floor.
Okay.
The gems are arranged in a straight line from left to right.
Okay.
Quartz, it's clear.
Right.
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, black.
Okay.
Yes. So.
Does it seem like anything is missing in that line there? It sounded like it was in order.
Make me a investigation check.
15.
Let me actually roll that. 3.
14.
14?
So just throwing it
Instead
down.
of yeah, 14.
It doesn't seem like anything's missing.
Nope.
But you feel like you could pry them up if you wanted to.
Could probably prime up if I wanted to. I'm gonna hold off on that though. And what color is the key floating? What it's floating in an orb?
Floating high above is within a magical force field is a triangular bronze key, 4 feet high. This barrier radiates abjuration magic. It's not. Let's see. Yeah, it's not radiating any specific color. You notice that the gemstones in the floor are significantly smaller than the 85-pound gemstones in the eye.
They're just really nice gemstones. They're not
But
massive.
you get the feeling that that third eye
Oh yeah.
doesn't have a gemstone in it.
Would one of these gemstones fit?
You get the feeling that that's probably the case.
Okay. What do you guys think?
You do the purple one because red and blue.
Genius.
Yeah, sounds good. That's
I take the purple gem.
Okay.
smart thinking.
Put it in the eye. The third.
And
I catch it.
catch the key.
Good thinking, Wave.
You're a genius.
Colors, man.
So now we have 8 keys.
Yes.
And there's that one other key.
In that
Which other
room in the
key?
center pedestal where that creature is.
Yeah. Well, the room we have to get through anyway to get to the exit.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
That doll, I get basically like a death word, right? That I
Yes.
have? Okay. Okay.
Do you want to heal yourself at all before we go further?
I can't. I have second wind, I guess.
Yep.
I'm only down 8.
But we'll use it.
Okay. 3 plus my level. 6.
There you go.
-2.
Alright. You guys ready?
Yep. Last one, right?
Do we want to wait an hour? You want to take an hour rest?
Yeah, I'm doing okay.
We don't know if we're on any time crunch, but I guess we could.
Do we have time to wait around for an hour?
Do you want to wait around for an hour?
I
Is
don't
that
know.
one?
I don't care.
Like, I'm okay to keep going.
Sabine, what do
He
you wanna
gets
do?
it. He'll get his action surge back.
She's just like,
Okay.
whatever.
Let's wait for an hour.
Yeah, let's take a quick break before we go
The only
fight
thing
that
is,
thing.
like, Oz is still out there.
Alright, well, you don't want to wait? Oz is probably sitting in that house crying.
Alright,
alone.
We can take an hour. Let's take an hour.
Let's take an hour. We take an hour.
Okay. You guys take a nap.
Alright. And then I take out some bacon that I have, some rations.
Mm-hmm.
I got them ready. Just to toss. Oh, hey, eat that
The
instead
creature
of
thing?
us, yeah.
This is the thing that was eating the corpses, right?
Yeah.
And the door is on that level with
Yeah,
them?
well, you gotta go down the steps,
Across.
through the corpses,
Yeah.
grab the key, go up the steps, unlock the door.
That
Mr.
sounds-
Mr. Zippy right here, yeah.
Action surge.
Yeah, you could definitely make a lot of distance.
Yup.
Sean could make a lot of distance with that too.
Yep. So.
Sean would have been perfect for this if he was here.
Yeah, it would have been.
This is exactly what Oz was
If
built
he had
for.
pushed it
You mean
in
like a
right when he
rogue
ended up
dungeon?
here.
Yeah, that's what we figured.
Yeah.
That's what I figured he would have done too.
That's okay. He didn't want to.
No, he didn't want to.
So now we're doing it. All right, we go.
Yes.
Now we go. Right.
Okay. As you guys move towards it,
We're running. We're
Yep.
not sneaking. It's not worth it.
no, as you guys get
Yep.
there,
We're
a
running.
creature rears up. It is a long green snake-like creature with 4 tentacles and a beak.
Oh.
Ooh.
And as we roll for initiative for that, we're gonna go take a break.
All
And
right.
that, take a short
13.
break.
You know, there's a couple.
Yeah, you know.
All right, so
Bound to
you
happen.
guys are there, but we're gonna deal with you, Oz, in the building in the darkness by yourself.
All right. I try and light a torch.
You do, and you feel the warmth, and you can hear the flame,
I
but
don't.
it makes no light.
All right. I'm by. When there was light, did I see a back door to said?
You didn't see one where you were, but you were
Okay.
only down this hallway very briefly before
Okay.
the lights went out.
I'm gonna try and follow the hallway to the end, see if there's another way out.
You
With my hands.
Yeah, you follow the hallway to the end, and as you make your way towards the end, you can feel that there's a boarded up window,
Okay.
and on the right side, you can feel what seems to be like possibly some kind of a crawl space.
Okay.
It's all still dark.
I'm gonna check out the crawl space.
Okay. You easily slip into this crawl space, and it goes for about 10 feet, and it makes a sharp right.
I make a sharp right.
And you can go about another 20 feet, and it makes another right.
I take another right.
And you go about 5 feet, and you feel solid in front of you, like some sort of object blocking the way.
Okay. What does it smell like?
Wood.
I know I got it. It's wood.
It kind of like
Ah.
opens.
Cool.
Door.
You go out, and then you immediately hit the bubble.
Ah, shit. I go back. Not going back. Then I'll go to the doors from the hallway that I saw before.
Okay.
Open
Which-
them kind of.
Okay.
You
It's still
push it
dark.
out.
Yeah.
The first one on the left.
First one I see if any of the
Feel.
doors. are
Last door on the left, yeah.
Yeah. So you go into this door,
One arm.
and you get one arm.
I get an arm.
Yeah, you find
One
an arm.
arm. You find an arm.
You find a circular arm. It
my
belonged
back.
to someone else.
Mine now.
Yeah, it is yours.
Master thief.
There you go. You
Sounds like
find
you stole
in
someone's
this room, and you can. It seems to basically be a
If he
bedroom.
sold it, he could be an arms dealer. Sorry, his dad would be disappointed in him.
Made it real. I mean, I guess I'll feel around and check all that.
Okay. So you can feel in here. There's like a closet. There's like a dresser, possibly some sort of basin dish, or maybe like a mirror. You can't tell, but you assume there's to be one. And there is a bed. Seems to be a bedroom.
All right. I'm gonna go back out to that boarded window.
Mhm.
I am going to take my crowbar, try and pry off some of the bars, and get out.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make me a couple of strength checks.
2 strength checks specifically.
Sure. As you said so.
Oh, I don't have to look. It's 2 and 11.
So you try and you like feel like a little give on one of the nails. Seemingly, maybe you stay at this for a while.
I used the wrong one. I was supposed to be 14.
Yeah, you get like you start to pry one of the nails out.
There you go. Gone forever. Oh no, it's by the chair leg. Or not the chair leg, the
Table
table leg. Well, fuck.
Yep. Why don't you just take like 2 levels, 3 levels of Warlock and get Rich Sight?
Devil's Sight. That's a great idea.
Just
I'll do
2.
that. I'll do that
Just
now.
Oh, just 2.
We'll do that next.
Just do it right now instead.
Just take them all right now.
Ask. See if you can.
No,
Oh, okay.
It's your birthday. Come on.
it's not. I don't think that's the kind of birthday this is.
It could be.
Fair. I
Never know until you try.
that is very true. Cool. So past the crawl space, is there anything else, or is that the end of this kind of area?
That's kind of the end of this area. It seems to be some sort of a back doorway into the kitchen.
All right.
Is what you gather.
Cool. I'm gonna go to that bedroom.
Yep.
Does it smell weird?
That smells like stale air, like it hasn't been used in a while.
Alright. I'm gonna have some rations and take a nap. Hoping that this is a timed effect because it wasn't in place when we got here and it happened. Maybe it'll go away.
Sure.
Sleep
That's
through your
the hour
problems
that
in
we
your
have our
room.
rest.
I can't get out,
He naps.
so I'll take a nap.
Okay.
Ah!
Alright, you take a nap. These guys. You see this creature, so go ahead and everybody roll for initiative.
13.
Yeah, 16.
19.
We're pretty initial.
Sabine.
She's a mean, lean, fighting Sabine. That's how I feel right now, too.
What did you get?
I got a 16.
And you got
13.
Did I leave this cup here?
probably.
I'm gonna throw it out there.
Ember.
Kill it with fire.
It is a green snake-like creature with 4 suckered tentacles and a massive beak,
Burning.
like this.
Gross.
Okay. So it's gotta make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It fails.
Oh, that's the wrong type of die. 11.
11 points of fire damage.
Not great.
Did you roll any ones?
Hmm?
Did you
Yeah,
roll
she
any
rolled
ones?
a 1.
Don't you reroll all ones with Flames of Plegathos?
Better. 14.
Something like that, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
14?
No, flames of the reroll ones on fire damage.
Yeah. They cast it and then you breathe in flame.
Activates a wreath of flames.
Okay.
And if anything hits me, it takes 1d4 fire damage.
So that is 60, or I'm sorry, 60. 16? No, 14.
14.
14.
14 damage.
14. Okay. Alright, anything else?
No.
Then it is Sabine's turn.
Alright.
She's gonna move up and attack this thing. And she's gonna get an 11. She's gonna miss.
No.
She's gonna go with the butt.
Oh, yeah.
Hit
Butt's
it with a
gonna-
butt.
Butt's gonna hit.
Always.
She has her action surge back, right?
She does, but she's gonna save it because
Sure.
she doesn't know what's going
Hey,
on.
man. You never know when it's time to be moving fast instead of anything else.
Okay. Frick.
Alright. I'm gonna use my last rage. And everything's gonna go red. And I'm gonna go and I'm gonna punch this thing right in its beak.
Okay.
Recklessly.
Alright. A reckless punch.
A reckless
looking at?
punch.
Dragon's breath.
Right in the face. 17 plus 6.
Oh, that hits.
23. Alright, and that's so that's 2 plus 4. So
Plus your rage damage.
Yeah, so that's 8 damage.
Okay.
Alright, and I just want to be like in this thing's face.
Okay. It's its turn. So it is. You're right in its face. So it's gonna go for you. It's gonna hit you with a tentacle.
Alright.
It's gonna miss you with a tentacle.
Oh yeah, it is.
Okay, and then it's gonna hit Sabine with its tail. Ooh, it's gonna get a 20.
Oof.
So it is gonna hit Sabine. Sabine's tail.
She's your friend.
That is
I don't know any more spells.
15 points
Do you have any more healing?
to Sabine.
I think I have 1 potion of healing.
I got a couple of healing potions left.
Play
See
sweet.
where she is.
Play sweet.
What?
She's actually got
Leather,
pretty.
deer skin, leather flask, clay sweet. I don't know. Good potion of healing.
Sure.
It
Sure,
was,
Pat.
it was a clay potion, but it was sweet because it was a potion of healing.
Sure. So she's okay. She takes the damage, but she's hanging in there.
All right.
That is its turn. Wave.
I'm gonna move in and attack it.
Okay.
For a natural
Oh
20.
yeah.
That hits.
And 15 damage.
Nice.
Okay. You realize when you hit it, it's not as effective. Your mundane sword seems to not have done as much damage. Does damage, but not as much.
I like it. I'm gonna attack it again.
Okay. Action surge.
Action surge. Oh.
For
Oh, look at that. Thanks, Jake.
He's got good ones.
Oh, that's better. For 23.
yeah, that'll hit.
Alright. For 12 points.
Okay.
of
Again,
damage.
not as effective. But, okay. Ember.
Can I still hit it with Burning Hands and I hit these guys?
Yeah. I'll
Cool.
say you can angle it in such a way.
Gonna. Lie.
She's gonna lie.
She's gonna lie.
Burning, erupting fingers.
I'm gonna do Chaos Bolt. That means that no, because that means I have to make a
You have to roll.
attack,
Yeah.
and I'm bad at those, so I'm gonna do Burning Hands
Okay.
instead.
Oh, he gets an 8.
Nice.
That fails.
That fails.
I'm gonna re-roll that. 12 points of fire damage.
Okay. That's pretty good.
And then I'm gonna bonus action cast Dragon's Breath on myself.
Okay. For do you have Quicken Spell? Because it's a bonus action spell and you cast a spell.
You're
If you had Quicken Spell, you could,
I don't.
but you don't.
Could she? Because she used her action to cast a spell.
You're right. You couldn't.
So I
Never mind.
can?
No, you can't.
No.
I can't.
There's no way you could have.
Correct.
But
You could cast that before you went into the fight.
okay.
And then-
I always forget about those types of rules.
Yeah.
Yes, those are
The
rules.
So it
Because I just
really
think action, bonus action. I don't.
you walk into a
specific spell
battle
thing.
with Spirit Guardians up already, and you're ahead of the
Yeah,
game.
that's
Yes,
fair.
that's how that works.
Never mind
Yep.
then.
Okay.
Alright.
Sabine. She's gonna get a 24 with
Nice.
the actual main head of the thing.
Ooh,
She's very
unusual.
confused by this.
Might hit.
That is 8 points.
Ooh, full damage because it's
Because it's
mithril.
mithril, yeah.
Yeah.
And then she's gonna hit it with the butt.
Oh yeah.
Butt's gonna hit.
With the butt.
Where's my D4? There it is. Oh wait, let's use one of the new ones. So we got them. 3 points, 6 points. All right.
Nice.
Rick.
All right. I wanna.
Because I can
I wanna punch it right in the face again. This time I'm gonna try. As I punch it, I wanna punch into its mouth and grab its tongue.
Ooh, okay. Let's see.
Pull it out. Reckless kind of guy.
Oh, we had advantage against you, and I forgot.
25
Yeah, you.
in the face. Ooh, 7 plus 2 is 9 plus 4 is 13.
And you just rip its tongue right back out of its mouth, and there are no eyes,
Ha!
but the tentacles kind of go droopy,
Yeah.
and it to the floor.
Ah! And I don't eat it. I just throw it because that would be gross to eat that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And you
think
see a
about it.
pedestal that leads up to a door.
Alright.
And there's that key on it, right?
There are 5 keys.
There's
Oh,
five.
the key here. You take that key
Okay.
Yes.
on this pedestal, and then there's the door with 5 keys.
Wait, let's check it for traps first.
Sure.
I know
Fair.
you just said that we could take it, but we would still check it out because we would have to. Door? Man, you've been rolling great with that gun. It's 21.
6.
It's no traps. We're good. We take the key. We go up to the door.
Open.
There are
the
5
door.
keys.
5
have
keyholes.
5 keyholes. You have 9 keys.
All right. Yep. We use
Are there any, like-
differences? All the same.
Yeah. Okay.
We use 5 random keys.
Okay. You put in 5 random keys. It doesn't open.
Did we all grab them and turn them at the same time?
Yeah, no, it doesn't open.
Shit.
Put in the 5 keys from the first room.
Yeah, let's do that.
Doesn't open.
Shit.
1 key from each room.
I just push it open.
Doesn't open.
Okay.
It worked once.
We use the 4 other keys and the middle key.
Okay. Doesn't open.
Like,
Is there
doesn't
anything
matter
else
what
about
order
this?
we put it in?
I take the purple crayon and I draw a door.
If only.
Wrong game.
That was fun though.
Hey man, it can come back now.
Yeah.
We just gotta finish draw first.
Try one from the first room and then the other 4 that we got from the different rooms.
Okay, which one from the first room? There are 5 keys in the first room.
Middle one.
That's what you just tried.
Yeah. Just
Oh, that's what you did? Oh, never mind. The the northwest.
Doesn't
The
open.
northeast.
It doesn't open.
The southwest.
It doesn't open.
The southeast.
It opens.
Oh,
Because you hardcore metagame the fact that those 4, I mean, you have all these keys, but basically only one of them worked from that room. And then the other 4.
Okay.
But
I
sure.
did a hardcore metagame and I just tried each key to figure out how it would work.
But why would you keep the other 4 in and then cycle through the first 5?
I don't know, it made sense.
Yeah, I
Sure.
mean, we had 5
One from
one
each
room.
area.
Okay, sure. Either way, the door opens.
Ha!
Logically, that made more sense.
Ember, wonderful.
Thanks,
Nice.
guys.
All right, we opened the door.
Okay, you open the door.
Stone.
Uh,
Somebody needs to oil this.
Oh, I really do
Oh.
need to hit some WD-40 on these chairs, though. For you. Before you is an impressive chamber, filled with coins, jewelry, baubles, clothing
nothing but the
embroidered with
lamp.
golden thread, magical weapons, wands, scrolls, statuettes, and just about anything else you could think of.
Ooh,
Is it trapped?
seems cursed.
Is it magic?
Detect magic.
Well, there's magic.
Oh,
What
there's
kind of
magic.
magic?
All
The
kinds
kind
of
that we're
magic.
not allowed to touch.
Yes. Anything else in this room? Like a way out, specifically?
This is a place to not touch anything.
Yeah.
There's a door on the other side.
Let's.
There's a path to get through where you can not touch anything.
Yeah, easily enough.
I go through. I don't touch anything.
Same.
Yeah, I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah, the covetous one doesn't want to be that guy.
Well, I thought it was just
It's other
covetous for
people's
other
things.
people's
Yeah, it is.
things.
Yep.
You haven't tried
Once
to
it's
steal
not theirs
anything.
anymore, I don't care.
As
Like,
long
you
as
know,
it's-
it's less appealing. But
That's
that
true.
armor. How you doing?
Good, actually. Yeah, fine. How are you? A little
Like
tired,
armor.
actually. Yeah, I mean, so do I. It's sweet. Look at it.
I think it's pretty cool.
Alright. So you guys head
Straight through.
straight through to the door. There's a door there.
Yeah, there's a door there. Look at the door.
It's a stone door.
Open sesame.
Push it.
It doesn't open.
Push it good.
Does it have a keyhole?
No.
Punch it.
Punch it.
You punch it and then you feel it give, like it could be opened.
Punch, 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 punch.
Seems excessive, but the door does open.
Ah!
Yeah.
You were right. Punch it. It was good.
Right? Always punch.
I turn back and look at all that treasure.
You see all the treasure.
Mm.
In front of you, out of the door, is darkness.
More darkness. Pushy darkness.
Oz! I call into the darkness.
You don't hear it. Neither of you.
Alright. Do we? Mm.
I walk through.
But the rest of you.
Rick?
Do I hear her calling me? Nope. I don't respond.
Alright, let's do
He
this.
hears
Yep,
you, he
I
just
go
doesn't
through.
respond.
Oh yeah, you hear her.
I go through.
Okay. Wait. And Sabine will follow suit. You guys go through, and you hear the sound of
The door closed.
the door close behind you. And you guys feel yourself. You feel like basically the sound of there's an audible like popping sound, and you guys are still in darkness, but you feel wooden slats under your feet.
Oh. Are we back in the house?
Does it smell like the shoe?
It does, but you don't know about that.
Smells weird in here.
Does it smell like my prestidigitation of
No, because that only lasts for like
oh,
an
never mind
hour.
then. So it smells like bad shoe.
Smells like bad shoe.
Oz!
You hear this in your like loosely because it's through walls. But yeah.
I'm getting out of here. Run, just run it into the next wall.
Alright, make me a strength check.
Yeah. Could be an athletics check.
Sure.
Yeah, I love athletics checks. Natural 1.
Plus 2.
Wham!
There was a desk and
That
that
wakes
was my
you up.
shin.
Alright.
Blech.
Excuse me.
Oz!
Yeah.
Oh, you're here.
Is
Yeah,
there a
I've been
fire
here the whole
going in
time.
the chimney?
Can you make your way back out here?
You don't feel any warmth.
Okay.
Can we open the front door?
Do you try?
Yeah.
You do.
Can I see outside?
Yeah.
And it's fine?
Yeah.
Can I go back to the fireplace and try to put out the fire?
There is no fire there at the moment.
And it's all still darkened.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go outside
I light a torch.
and I'm gonna see
It's
if there's
still dark.
smoke coming out
There
of it.
is still smoke coming out of it.
Huh. How'd you get rid of the smoke last time? You just went in, right?
Yep. Went in alone. Boys should all leave together.
Yeah.
Yup.
What was in the rest of this house?
I don't know. It's goddamn dark.
How were you faring while we were gone?
I sat down because it was dark.
Grade A. Good call. You were right, by the way. Going in alone was a bad idea.
Well, I appreciate you admitting it.
Wanna go out?
It's a big man. Admits when they're wrong.
Alright, well, let's go out
I
together.
am medium sized. Yeah, let's all go out together.
Wait,
Right,
Mage
sure.
Hand, press one of the keys on the key.
No.
Why?
Because I want to get out of here.
We'll do it from
Oh.
outside. Like,
Why?
I don't know, I'm curious to see if it does anything.
Alright, then you can go hit a key on the piano.
No, just go outside and then Mage Hand it. That way no one has to deal with any consequence.
No.
Just gonna say, maybe we'll get rid of the darkness, and then maybe we could
Yeah.
search the rest of the house.
No.
Maybe not. Maybe we get transported to another dimension or something.
I've already been
Fuck
there.
that.
Because everybody's looking at me.
So,
I don't know, so let's leave.
Well, you started it.
It
might as
sounds
well
like
finish
everybody's
it.
looking
We
at
should have
me.
taken some.
It sounds like that. Yeah, that is what it sounds like.
I feel like we should take some of that treasure.
Do you guys leave?
Should take some of the treasure? Definitely
It
not.
tastes like
No.
darkness.
That
in
was a
there.
trap.
Alright.
You guys leave?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys leave. Door shuts behind you.
There's still smoke?
Yep.
Well, I think we found out what happened to the missing people.
Yeah, you think those were all those people in the room with the creature?
Probably.
All those corpses.
No, we saw 3 corpses get dropped into that.
Well, I was gonna
somewhere.
say they might have died along the different traps.
Yeah. I thought that.
I don't know.
Maybe, but I don't think so.
Alright.
I think there's more to it.
So.
Definitely creepy though.
What time of day is it now
Um,
at this point?
it's been about an hour or so later than when you got here, so like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Cool.
It's also quiet. Really quiet.
You guys want to go see if we can find a ship and get out of here?
Another perception check.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking forget it. It's lower than my passive.
Cool.
What are we perceiving? For?
See if there's anything around again.
19.
You don't see anything specifically out of the ordinary.
It's just quiet. A
Alright.
little too
Well,
quiet. There's us. A little too.
what would you like to do now, Oz?
I don't care.
Because.
You don't care?
Well, yeah.
Let's go back in.
Let's.
You first.
No.
That's funny. I was
Let's
being
not
serious.
do all
I could
that
tell.
again.
Oh, okay.
His hair
I
got
feel like
wet.
we're developing banter.
We are. Yeah, it's getting better.
Yeah, you notice that his hair is white,
Yeah, I noticed. I don't.
Okay.
Not asking.
and it's longer. We're significantly
Like 10 years longer.
10 years worth of growth. Oddly familiar to you in another life.
They don't look older than, right?
Nope.
Okay, so I don't ask.
Alright, so, back to town,
Sure.
I guess. What, you seem unsure.
But now it's just hard to investigate a house that's completely dark.
Yeah,
Need some sort of dispelling magic.
shadow that.
Nah, not either.
We can try to find someone.
Yeah.
In town, maybe.
Maybe. Let's go see how much a ship costs.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I only got to search one of those bedrooms, and it was dark. But like, it didn't seem like there were a lot of things.
Useful items.
Like the amount of gold we would have to pay to have someone come out here and dispel any kind of magic would probably be more than we would make.
Okay. Let's go see about ships.
Sure.
All right.
To get to, where did we have to go to?
I mean, you're the one who had to go somewhere.
Yeah, you were going.
You're the one who went to
South.
find elements.
I thought we agreed on a... Where's the map?
It's right there.
This is the map?
That's the map.
No, it's upside down. This is the map.
It's a nice white background for putting minis and things to focus on. Because it doesn't like to focus on things where there's drawings. Or
Fair.
grid.
Yeah, you were talking about going what to the
I wanted either to go to
Tortel.
Elves.
The
I wanted
elves
to go
are
see the
over here.
Elvish people.
That's-
Either there or the Abbey with the library.
Correct.
Those were my two destinations that I wanted to. So we could either go through the land.
Yeah, I mean,
take
you
a
could,
ship and
if
go
you wanted to
around
risk
all
it,
the way.
you're more than willing to climb over. You could go over the mountains.
But like,
I definitely
I don't
wouldn't
want
do
to.
that. If we were gonna do
Like,
that, we might as well just take a ship down to like the Erden Conclave, and then just walk
Yeah.
along the south end of the mountains.
You could try that.
Or we could just take a ship down this way.
Yeah.
That works too.
Alright, so let's go talk to ship people.
And the only other
I'm
thing
pretty good around
that
ship.
you know of is that you have your creepy conspiracy.
Yeah, we're supposed to
Guys.
meet him tomorrow night.
Yeah, well, it was-
Are we going to
Or no, tonight?
No.
Right.
It was.
It's the same day, right?
Yeah, it's still the same day that you met him in the morning, but I feel like it was. Can't remember off the top of my head if it was 2 days or 2 weeks.
I think it was just 2 days.
2 days till the next full moon.
Yeah.
So that was your plan, to try to stake out and figure out,
What happens? to
because
people.
your guys were like, let's go investigate this cabin.
Yeah,
That may be.
that might be. It
That might
still
be it.
seems
Yeah.
at least weird.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's
Certainly
at least got some bad things going on with it. We should tell the townspeople.
I was planning on it.
About what?
What happens if we just burn it
dude.
down?
We didn't tell you because we were a little shell shocked getting out of there. But as we go back to the town, I'm going to tell them all about our adventures in the
Just try
darkness.
to burn it down.
So
other people
they
Burn down the cabin?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
They tell you about the place and the trial with the keys and
Ooh, wait,
the different
how many
things
cards
that lead
rolls
you
did I do?
to.
2?
They tell you a lot about all of these things that you're just like, man, I could have just mage hand that
Could've
key
done-
over here. I
so
could have done
easy.
that thing. Could have done this thing. All of these things, you're like, man, I had the perfect solution for 90% of these. And then they describe to you a room filled with vast coins, baubles, and treasures, and a room that was full of corpses and things that led to that.
Okay.
We decided not to take any of the treasure.
In case it was a trap or cursed or something.
Dude,
So
there
you
was
guys
so much treasure.
constantly make decisions that are just like obviously terrible choices for no reason. And then when there's a pile of gold where there's like a reason to make a terrible choice, you're just like, okay.
I feel like that was heavily insulting.
Yeah, it wasn't subtle. It was
Sabine
I was
laughs. She laughs so hard.
I'm
you laugh.
incredulous.
Well,
Look,
He says things with such confidence. It's hard to not follow along with it.
Challenge. Hardcore challenge.
See, this is why we need you with the group.
wait,
Right.
sorry.
Yeah.
You're going through, right. You're going.
I'm going through what?
We're going through a trial with a demon-faced monkey, right?
Yeah.
All over
No.
the place, yeah.
I'm not saying that you were wrong in not taking the treasure.
Right.
I'm saying that you just seem to, as a group, only make wrong decisions. And that's where you stopped, where there was, like, potential great profit in it.
Yeah, but
It just seems like a weird choice to start thinking.
it was clearly the most obvious wrong decision to make.
Really? More so than the cabin in the woods that had smoke but no one in it and no bird sounds? Like, that was less obvious of a terrible decision than a pile of money.
The more you think about as they describe this to you, based on the way they describe their trials, and again, you're thinking about the skills that you have going through this, you're like, probably could have just gone through the whole thing without setting off. Especially now, if it is the same situation, you know where everything is. If you wanted, you could mage hand probably 90% of that. Like, oh look, there's a thing. I was grab that, and now there's no jumping. That's done. Oh, traps that could be disarmed. Click, click. Done. Yep.
You can go back and get the treasure if you want.
No, I'm not gonna get the treasure because it's. I'm again.
Are you burning this house down?
Should I?
You're a big girl. You can make your own decisions.
You can. Try if you want.
You could certainly try. Worst thing that happens is a big old rift into a different dimension opens up right here, and then we just run away.
Okay, so are you just
I'm just gonna touch it and see if it catches and like
to where on any
the corner on like the porch or the creepy swing. The
you
creepy
just
swing.
set the creepy swing on fire?
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, do you hold heat and flame to it for a little while? As it is it's old and it's dry, and eventually it's you see that it starts to blacken and then coal, and then eventually fire begins to catch, and it slowly, I mean, as it would, the fire slowly begins to consume the bench.
I'm just gonna walk away from that.
Okay. Bench is on fire.
I'll let it take its course.
Okay.
Well, I watch.
The whole time?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm gonna stand there and watch.
See what happens.
Not like right next to it, but like
Sure.
100 feet away. You
Okay.
can see a fire from 100 feet away.
How far away was town?
A couple miles.
Yeah, a couple hours.
We walked for like 2 hours.
This is gonna cost us a forest fire.
I
I mean, you do know how wood works with fire, right? Like,
Wave, put it out.
Oh, wait, no, wave. Think about it now.
But now I'm thinking
Oz, what do you
about
think?
it.
I'm gonna head back to town. You guys do whatever you want.
Wait, but what do you
Town
think,
might
though? What's your
catch- It might be
opinion?
My
forest
opinion
fire.
is the magic, creepy cabin should be left alone. And that was my opinion from the beginning.
Even light it on fire?
No.
Alright, Wave, put it
Well,
out.
I mean, at this point, it's too late. He said leave it alone.
No, Wave, put it out.
I leave also.
Wave, put it out.
Clunk, clunk, clink, clink, clink.
I'm
Wait.
gonna go with Rick.
Clink, 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 clink.
begins, and then eventually, as you see that the chains where they were held, that falls, and then all of the burning timber hits the porch,
Great.
and then fire continues to grow.
Oh well.
I'm pretty hungry.
Walk away. Follow these guys, I guess.
Oh, that cheese is wasted.
It's true.
If,
That-
if we burn it, then
that
nobody else
drawer
can go
is
missing
locked.
into it.
Yeah.
Who knows? We might come back and it's perfectly
Fine.
Fine.
Who knows?
Why would we come back?
I don't know.
for fun.
But wait, can you just in case forest fire in town and people?
The forest that supplies the woods to the town that's been your home for the past year. You just walk away.
Well, how close is the cabin from the other trees?
It's a cabin in the woods.
Well,
It's in the woods.
Is it in like
there's
it
no
wasn't in like a
clearing?
clearing?
There's a small clearing, but it's still a cabin in the woods. There's like
All right. Well then,
Like-
wait, do a thing.
I'll go back.
Probably a lot of dry leaves if
I'll go
there's
back.
I
some
made an
deciduous
impulsive
trees in the
decision.
area.
It was
I'll
a
go-
bad decision.
there's
Thinking about it, I'm like, and I'm gonna go back and
Find some
I'm gonna
That was that fire.
create water over the fire, try and extinguish the flames.
Okay. And you put out the fire, and now there's a smoldering pile of porch swing and some burnt up porch.
Okay,
Black
I take
and
the
white.
chain.
Okay, you gotta climb up to the top and take it out of the top.
Never mind.
I mean, like, it's into the roof of the porch.
I'm just gonna
It's two
go.
loose chains hanging. You
Ah.
could,
I'm just gonna go.
okay,
Just gonna leave it alone.
sure.
Of course. Why would you not just leave a creepy cabin in the woods alone? You'd be silly not to.
I couldn't agree more.
I know.
And we
Look
walk
at the
back to
brick.
town. That ends that story.
Okay.
Nephew Oz. Nope, is that how we're gonna refer to each other from now on?
I mean, we can. I don't
Call
have
me
a problem
Uncle the
with
Brick.
it.
I'll call you Nephew the Oz.
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright, cool.
I mean, it makes me feel like I have a family that loves me.
I do love you.
No,
I give you a hug, but
Well,
I,
please don't.
But I won't.
I appreciate that.
All right. So you make your way back. Takes 2 hours. You make your way back to town. Roll me a d20.
Oh, it's saber-tooth daggers again.
17.
Oh wait, that's a thing.
It's saber-tooth daggers again.
No, that would get old.
You okay?
No.
Okay. Just as long as you aren't.
Are you? Yeah, I don't even know anymore where you're at. Yeah, those are boring.
Nah, those are boring.
What did you say, Pat?
So
Why
let's...
are Ghostbusters down?
Because when I
What
was
time
filming
it
other
is?
things,
15 minutes
the
before
reflection
midnight.
off of the.
Okay.
I just gotta put it back up.
I just noticed that.
Too much reflection off of the light on it. So,
Gotcha.
so all you could see in the background was just a big old umbrella light.
Yeah.
Man, you can really. Okay, yeah. So as you guys are walking back, you see some sort of large winged shape fly overhead, heading towards the mountains. Some sort of bat-winged large creature.
Can we identify what kind of...
Make me a perception check if you want.
Look with your elven eyes.
There isn't any elves here. There's a tiefling eyes.
14.
14.
So with the 4.
Oh, 18.
18.
Thanks.
Ooh, guidance.
19.
21.
21.
Yeah. You guys can see this looks like it has like a weird body of a lion
Oh.
and a large spiky tail and bat wings.
It's a lion bat.
Oh,
It's a manticore.
It's a manticore.
Oh.
You would know. You traveled for a while. I mean, in your other life, you remembered.
Yeah, we call them bat lions. Yep.
Ah, is that like a dwarf term
Lion
for
bat?
it?
No, that was just a thing the first time that I saw one. I was like, oh shit, it's a lion bat.
Was that 15 seconds ago? Is that the time you're describing?
No. No.
He says unconvincingly.
No.
Alright.
Yes.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, no.
Thanks.
Just in case you didn't pick up on that subtle cue
They're
there.
pretty dangerous. We should
Be quiet.
kill it.
Oh, okay, cool.
But it's way up high.
Not for long. If you hit it.
Shoot it.
100 feet up.
With firebolt?
Yeah.
Can I hit it with firebolt?
Do it now.
You could.
Oh, yeah, it's
Do it
120
quick.
feet.
I punch it.
I'll do it. We're
Make
gonna
me-
die.
Make
I
me an
can't
attack
do it.
roll.
24.
No, that'll probably hit a manticore.
Shoot it again and again and again.
Yes, that hits, so go ahead and roll your damage.
5 damage.
5 damage. Alright. Go ahead and roll for initiative.
We just got the same initiative again.
Dubba,
16.
to your point, no,
Yeah.
no charity streams planned at the moment.
We'll get around to it.
What do we got?
10.
10 for Ember,
13.
13,
16.
16.
24.
Hey, we're in
That
the
makes
fight.
sense too.
Bless you.
Thank you.
So we should get rid of dangerous monsters, but we don't go into creepy settings.
Yeah, we try and help people.
Well, I thought we were helping people by trying to figure
Yeah,
out
we were
what's going on
trying-
with the creepy cabin.
I don't think that was a thing at all. There was a dude who used to live there and dogs were disappearing.
Yeah,
We didn't help.
dogs are people.
Dogs are...
Dogs are people.
It's my turn?
Too.
Is it my turn? Okay.
I'm
I'm
just
going
standing there
to
waiting,
try
dog.
and
Wait
shoot
till you
it
can
with
punch
my
it.
light crossbow.
100 feet away.
I will be at disadvantage because that is my long range.
Fair.
Don't miss.
Does a 18 hit?
It does.
Yeah.
So it's gonna take 6 damage.
Ooh.
Roll that one.
And then bonus action, I'm going to attempt to hide.
Okay. Make me a stealth check. Hiding what?
The brush.
Sure.
Something vaguely tree-ish.
Sure, why not?
And low to the ground. Stealth.
Yes.
That is a 23.
Okay.
Plus
You
4.
feel like you can't cast it in
Ah,
combat?
yes, combat.
That'll be your whole turn.
That'll be your whole turn. We'll
No,
skip past.
no.
Oh no, sorry.
No.
Oh no.
Okay.
Use guns as a
Use
reaction.
Right.
I ready in action to punch it with the greatest sword. If it comes within range of the greatest sword.
Okay. From where it's at,
I also yell at it.
it flings down spikes from its tail.
Ah,
And-
that was not what I was expecting.
Yeah. So at Ember, that is a 24.
That for to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Ember, you're gonna take 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
At Rick the Brick, that's gonna miss.
Ah.
At Wave, that's also going to miss. And you see, as you guys can even see, that the tails
Grow new
regrow
ones.
back.
Oh, gross.
Wave. Oh, and then it's gonna fly up 50 feet.
I'm gonna
I still can't punch it.
try and take some cover
Okay.
and maybe pop out and throw a javelin at disadvantage.
No,
No,
no, because it's 150 feet
up.
away.
Yeah.
It's 150?
Yeah.
Is it flying away or is it flying
Yeah,
towards
flying
us?
up.
Just raining spikes down on us.
You guys want to stay here and fight this, or you want to try and make our way to town?
Neither.
Neither.
Well, we shouldn't lead this thing to town if it's attacking us.
Let's try and draw it closer to the ground.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like just hide.
Yeah, everybody
Alright.
get behind a
Alright.
tree.
And it'll either come down or fly away.
Alright.
Okay.
So,
So I will just hide.
okay, make me a stealth check. You don't have guidance?
He's just addicted to guidance
He
at
is.
this point.
10.
10. Okay. You're like
I'm behind
like
a
a
tree.
it's just wide, you're wider than the tree, but you're there. Alright, Ember. It is
I'm
150 feet away.
also going to go hide.
Okay.
So I just make a stealth check,
Yep, that's your
and
action to
use
hide.
and I can't use it with guidance because
It's an action to
Yeah.
cast guidance. Yeah, and you can't hide its bonus action.
come on 9 no 10.
Okay. Sabine, you're also hiding behind a different tree. Sabine has a
Grab
20.
branch.
Alright.
I'm hiding.
So she
guys.
hides. Oz.
I'm gonna ready an action
Mm.
to shoot it if it does something aggressive.
Rick?
Oh no! I'm gonna fall to the ground prone and then roll over to some brush.
Tearing up earth as you go.
Are you, besides tilling the field out here, are you planning to make a stealth check, or?
I feel like there's just no reason.
Alright.
But I'll try.
Disadvantage.
20 and a 9. I'm a log now.
Dog's barking. Its turn. Flies 100 feet away.
Okay,
Coward.
Well, we tried.
let's just wait here until it flies away a good
More.
distance.
We could follow it.
Do we want to though?
As long as it doesn't go to a cabin in the woods, we're allowed to. Goes to a cabin in the woods, we're like, alright, it's done. It's dead in there.
I feel like we should just go back to.
There could be
town
more
at
than
this
one.
point.
It could be more than one.
No, you don't have to do that. You can say that in game.
I don't know if I'd know that, so I didn't want to.
I mean, you know.
You didn't
that.
even make like a blanket
You
statement.
have
You're like,
the
there's
thought.
definitely more. You said, oh, there could be more than one. You're right.
It's a reasonable assumption.
It's certainly not an unreasonable assumption.
Indeed.
Alright, so what do we decide?
We're gonna wait for it to fly away,
Like more so.
Yeah. And?
and then we're gonna get up and go back to town.
Okay.
I said, let's follow it. They said no.
Alright.
I Alright.
Not giving. Yes. Sure. Dova's suggestion, which I don't disagree with, is basically made ye old ghillie soup from branches.
Just jumping into getting like bark and stuff on me. Just I'm a spiky bush.
Like
The
So
rare.
you're a ca-
this is the
you're a
kind of bush you
cactus.
don't want to be thrown in or like stumble into.
Yeah,
You're a cactus.
yeah, exactly.
All
Like
right.
an onion.
So you guys make your way back to town.
Hilarious.
Takes another hour and a half ish. Come clunking into town. It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Ah, thank you.
He's so shiny.
Too shiny. It doesn't even smell right anymore. What?
What?
I said it doesn't even smell right anymore.
What does it smell like?
I don't know. Nothing.
What does it usually smell like?
Something.
Me?
Can I prestidigitate it to smell like him?
Sure.
Still weird.
I'm trying, man.
I appreciate it. Anyway, what were you just saying?
What? Nothing.
Before-
It's our town.
Oh, his sword looks really good.
We're there. We're in town. Right?
Yeah, I mean, we're here right now.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Okay.
You right over there?
What?
He's dusting it.
Dust. All right.
Alright, why don't you go tell your guy?
I'm gonna go to Grizzly Maddox.
I'm coming.
And I'm gonna tell him step by step the whole story of what happened.
Well, first we took one step into the woods. Another.
Many steps later, we made it to the cabin.
I took one step too far.
459 steps later,
Um,
we reached the tree.
So many steps later that the old narrator got tired of waiting.
There you
They got tired of
uh,
SpongeBob.
we removed that.
That's okay.
Drink?
Sure.
We
Just
So
I
yeah,
swear
you
that
tell
was
him the
also
whole
gonna
story,
make
and
me
he's
do it.
like, "Man, that's fucked up."
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys should.
And you guys just didn't take like you went in there and found all this shit, and just like walked out.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't see like anybody who owned the house or any
Nope.
of that stuff.
Nope.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we weren't like on in this realm.
Oh
anymore.
yeah. No, we were in a bubble.
Or it has a big basement,
Maybe.
but like really big.
Yeah.
I feel like somebody would have noticed before now.
I don't know. Nobody really goes there.
Yeah, well, that's really
Smart.
creepy.
Keep
well,
it that
whoever
way.
did doesn't come back.
I
Because of
mean,
the corpses.
well,
Yeah.
most people never go inside.
Good.
So.
They should keep it that
Weird
way.
that there's like no dogs though.
Yeah,
It's a weird thing.
no dogs allowed.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because all dogs go to heaven. If you go there, it's
Maybe.
Not heaven.
I don't know enough
Or
about
maybe there's a weird thing with dogs and that monkey guy.
the monkey guy. Yeah, that was going to be my second guess.
Yeah.
I
Maybe
was
there's
thinking
that.
maybe he hates dogs, the baboon, because he has 8 arms, and everybody knows that things with 8 arms hate dogs, because spiders hate dogs.
He's like, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Do spiders have 8 arms or 8 legs?
What? That doesn't matter. That's semantics.
Ah.
All right. Thank you for your account.
Yeah. Oh, also, have you heard about the people going missing?
It's like you talking about.
Yeah.
He's
I mean, yeah, but just because he's crazy doesn't mean he's completely wrong.
I agree with that.
There's a full moon
Yeah.
that's about to be happening. Just saying, 2 days. We can keep an eye out. That's all I'm saying.
He goes, man, if you want to.
Send the militia out for that. Do like a drill.
Yeah, we should at least alert the militia.
So you're telling me that on a crackpot's theory that may or may not be true, that's causing disappearances that no one really believes is actually happening, that we should rally the whole militia, and that if something does happen, then we're just going to lose a whole bunch of good men to some crazy thing if there's actually something going on? Or we get everybody pissed off because they have to work the night shift because a couple of people show up into town and say, hey, you should do this because a crazy guy told us to. I mean, I just want to make sure that we're on the level. That's what we're saying.
I'm not there.
Yeah, I know.
I was thinking,
Going
like,
to the bar.
we tell everybody
I'm tired.
that it's just like a training exercise. And then if nothing happens, then they just get paid. And if something happens, they're there to do their job, which is to protect the town.
So, the training exercise is to train for what? I mean, I'm sure I could come up with
some
something.
sort of
I just-
night drill. I don't know.
should at
Searching
least
for
be
a
on
missing
alert.
person.
On call. Like a ready to call to arms.
You guys like ring a bell or something?
So I'll think about it.
Anyway, yeah, I mean, it's your. I just want to give you the option. The thing I thought of.
And he says,
think
did
the
you...
things-
And you stopped the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't burn the place down.
No.
Okay.
Although it's not a bad idea.
And
We'll
you're
figure-
sure that there's not going to be a forest fire?
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you for your report. And we'll see what we can do about mustering people to deal with.
Oh, cool. You know any good
Crazy
ship captains? Around this way. In harbor.
He goes, they kind of come and go.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we don't have...
You know any bad ship captains? Any people you've heard of that are like, oh, hey, steer clear of, one-eyed Pete.
Oh,
Just got one eye.
you know, one-eyed Pete, dude.
Yeah.
He's stinky.
Yes, one-eyed Stinky Pete.
That's so awful. He says, yeah, steer clear of, Bill.
Bill?
Captain Bill.
Captain Bill. All right. What does he look like?
He's like, I don't know, he's like 6 foot tall. He's kind of portly. He's got like weird mutton chops.
All right.
Oh no, he's not super descript. Like there's not. He's like a generic
Captain
guy.
Bill, yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
but Captain Bill, he's on like his 5th ship
Oh, okay.
in like 2 years.
Oh, geez. All right.
So
Bad luck.
don't go with Captain Bill.
All right. Anybody but Captain Bill. Well, thanks for the advice. We're going to get going now.
All right, enjoy.
Clink, 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 clink.
Go find something real quick. Oh man, these trinkets, I tell you. They're not exactly conducive. This is why I need to make new ones.
Having trinkets. Who's getting a trinket?
You.
Oh, me. I love when I get trinkets.
But they're so freaking, like, the barbarian ones are garbage.
Ah.
They're like, oh, remember
Oh,
that?
look what I found, guys. It's garbage.
It's like, oh, look what I found. Remember all these scars / missing fingers / this thing / bards singing about me?
Bards can sing about me.
They probably already do.
Yeah. Oh, his name is Rick. He's built like a brick. He fought bad guys till he was sick. Literally one time he had to throw up, but then he kept on fighting. 'cause he's strong.
Yep, bards sing of your feats. The saga grows larger with each telling. It's a catchy ass tune that those bards sing.
I actually like that one story. That everything else is bullshit. But apparently one time I was in the middle of a fight. And I guess I had eaten food, right? And I had real bad food poisoning. So I was just like throwing up constantly while we were fighting. It was just like projectile. And one of the guys, I had my big axe, right? And he slipped on the floor as I was bringing the axe down. And I chopped his head off because he slipped in my vomit. It's better when they sing it. It's catchy.
I mean, it's not. It's not a bad story all on its own.
No, it's okay. It's just a little better when they sing it.
All right, well, next time we find a bard, we'll slip him a few coppers, see if he'll sing a song about someone slipping in your throw up.
All right, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the other songs are stupid, though.
I mean,
Alright.
I like them.
Oh, well. Thanks.
Fine, no problem.
Here's a drink.
Hype Patroller, the trinket was that bards sing his tale. It's a weird one. Barbarian ones suck. I'm just being honest. I have a table where I pulled out all of the bad ones, and there's like 20 good ones out of 100, and like I need to make up another 80 because they're just awful. Fighters have a lot of weird. Fighters and paladins and barbarians have weird ones.
Yep. Wizards have the coolest ones.
Yeah.
All the spellcasters have the coolest ones,
Yeah.
really. I feel like bards or druids and rangers have some cool naturey ones.
Rogues
Get that
have some
plant
neat
as
ones.
a monk.
Yeah, monks have some cool. Actually, rogues have a lot of weird ones. A lot of prison tattoos. It's like at least 20 of them are like tats you got in prison, or like the shiv you made from this thing. And it's like cool.
It was a toothbrush.
So wouldn't it be cool if I like? What if I didn't go to jail? And it's like, well, now you did. Remember that?
Oh shit! That was a bad 3 years.
Yeah. Anyway, yes. So the bards sing of Rick the Brick.
Yep.
But he doesn't like it. It reminds him of a time when he doesn't remember.
Reminds me, I forgot to remember to forget.
That's deep.
Yeah. I've read it.
And yeah, Spittin' Bricks. That's the name of that song.
Spitting bricks. Ha! Everything about it's good. All right. Well, let's.
You're right over there.
Yeah, we're having a thumb war.
Are we going to a ship captain tonight, or are we just getting drunk here?
Well, you want to
just
get drunk and do
get drunk.
ship captain tomorrow.
Jitty drunk.
All right,
I
let's
need a
carouse.
rest.
Okay. Drinking.
My scarf is super short right now.
Yeah,
I need a rest.
yeah. You've noticed this too over your time traveling with her. After a long rest,
why
her
is your
scarf
scarf-
is really long, and as she continually uses up her magic, it gets shorter and shorter.
It's like a
So,
hanky.
like, it's
It's like an
it's
ascot.
not as short as it could be, but
It's
pretty
like
short.
a a bigger, like a slightly long ascot
Trapped my foot.
at the
Not very
moment.
fashionable.
No, but it grows overnight.
Well, yeah. Okay, let's get drunk and go to bed.
Okay.
It's only 5 p.m., so we can drink a lot.
Pace ourselves, but yeah. You gonna
Yeah.
fall asleep at the table again?
Pace ourselves. What?
You gonna fall asleep at the
When
table
did that
again?
happen?
The other night.
Last night?
Yes.
No, I probably won't do that.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys drink the night away.
All right, we drink the night away.
Anything specific you want to do? Say.
Catch up.
Oh man.
Who gets the drunkest?
Constitution scores.
17.
14.
17.
Me.
What?
17.
17. You.
As always.
And she's clearly like you guys are drinking consistently.
I paced myself because I learned from the other night.
She's pacing.
I know what I am.
But then she's saying to everybody because as she's pacing herself, but just smaller frame.
Unfortunately, it's our pace. that
Yeah,
she's pacing
it's
herself
your
at.
pace. You guys are all significantly. You can drink more, and even if she keeps up, like, so eventually at a point she has gotten drinking at your pace drunker than you, and it's very apparent. And you guys are not you guys are drinking consistently, but she's just like, yeah, catch up,
Catch up.
and then
Catch
she
up,
passes
guys.
out,
Catch up.
and then eventually she just like goes
Everyone's
away,
here.
disappears, and the three of you are left there alone. You're like, what happened to her?
Ah.
Maybe she'll come back.
Well, let's just hang out and chat here for an hour.
It's like the joke about the tomatoes.
Yeah, that was a funny joke.
Yeah.
You ever hear the joke about the tomatoes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. It's funny.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Sorry, internet. Anyway, another round for the three of us.
You guys have another round.
All right.
What are you drinking? Are you drinking just ale, or are you going for like the Starshine?
The
Yeah.
Starshine. You want to
Yeah.
play darts?
Sure.
Okay. So you're gonna play darts. There's
Yeah.
dartboard. Sure. You betting anything on this, or you just gonna play darts?
Loser has to lick the floor.
Sure.
Nah.
Okay.
I've had a few.
So the way this is gonna work is we'll just I don't know. We'll say however many rounds it ends up being. It's basically going to be
3 rounds?
dexterity checks
Okay.
to because this is darts isn't a strength thing; it's a finesse thing.
Right. What if I throw them really hard though?
They will sink very deeply into whatever they hit,
Alright, cool.
but they're still not aimed.
Well, I can do that at least.
So basically what we'll do is we'll say 3 rounds, and this will be like a full complement of however many darts per round. So it'll be contested dexterity checks.
All right, first round. 5.
13.
Oh,
All right, it's a win.
this one's clearly garbage.
Ah, it looks warped. Should get a better one.
Yeah, okay. This one's better here. I can tell. 15.
13.
You
1
were
and
right.
1.
This one's
Yeah,
clearly
better.
better.
It
All right,
wasn't
all right,
work.
good luck.
All right.
Good luck.
Yeah.
All right, 1 and 1.
Yeah.
It all comes down to this: who's licking the floor?
Here we go. Yep. 11.
Ooh, 24.
Oh.
You are licking the floor, good sir.
Here we go.
Wait.
What are you
Plus
doing?
2, like floor.
Oh.
I'm proficient.
He puts his helmet on your head. His eyes.
You really went for it.
I mean, yeah.
That was not. You didn't. That was
What
not.
was I gonna
subtle.
commit? I lost the bet.
Yeah, it's true. Wait. Rick, I don't want to seem rude, but you got some crow's feet that weren't there yesterday.
I don't want to seem rude, but you look old. That's no.
And as he
that's
takes
not
off the
rude.
helmet, you realize that his hair, while still all there, is all white. Shockingly white, as is the beard.
You look different. Were you guys down there for like 10 years?
No, you want to know something though?
Sure. Yeah.
My pubes are white.
So the
Hair, the beard.
curtains match your pubes.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yep.
Is it like from the waist down you entered some kind of like frosty village? Is that what you're gonna call your penis from now on?
No.
My frosty village?
Yeah. I might call it the North Pole.
Exactly.
That's better. I don't get the reference, but it's a good joke.
Oh, you guys don't celebrate winter?
Winter crest?
That's
Not-
that's not a thing in this.
Not a thing in this world.
We
It's
don't
also not a
celebrate
thing
Christmas.
in D. That's not a thing in D&D either.
No.
Technically, it's not fair anyway.
It's not a thing anywhere.
Still my northern pole.
Oh, because it's up, so it's north.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I get it.
And
Okay.
you know, it's like snow. It's like a snow, like a bushy snow bush.
A bushy snow bush.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, that's 10 years of pube growth too.
Oh, God.
Your armpit hair
Uh,
also would be.
The nose hair has got to be wild.
It's like down into the
Eyebrows.
mustache.
Well, it's all in it. So what are you gonna do?
Oh man.
Just hair everywhere.
Cool.
I bit my fingernails off immediately because that was really weird. Oh God.
That'd be
Toenails
so
too.
alarming. What about your toes? They were in boots.
I think they just broke. My toenails just,
So you just
snapped
have
as they grew.
Long toe. You just have. A
I think
bunch
they're
of,
still
like,
actually
toenail
in
bits, like,
in my
rattling
shoe.
about.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can't really hear it because whenever I move it, it clanks. But yeah, they're there. Anyway, you're not here for this conversation.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm just speculating.
Anything else while you guys are here? Conversation
Do
or
an arm
things you-
wrestling contest.
Contest?
Contest.
Yeah.
Someone's a little drunk.
Who are you gonna? What?
No one said that.
Yeah.
Morden?
I
Is that
take-
you?
I take my glove off to be a gentleman.
Rick.
Yeah.
Guys.
Thanks.
I don't cast it, I just say it.
Oh, yeah, good.
I don't. That.
Is this athletics? Strength?
This is a strength check.
11.
22.
He's pushing you down. You're at about halfway.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you're not done.
Oh, I'm not done.
Yeah, you are.
What are you guiding yourself?
Yeah, 26.
Are you cheating?
No.
You see him casting it. You know that he's doing it. It has
You're
components.
cheating.
Here, let me give you some.
Not cheating,
Well, it doesn't
using
work.
his
You already did
resources.
the
That's not
thing.
how it works.
That's
It's
not how
not
that
cheating,
works.
It's using your resources.
You lose.
What?
Yeah, you cheated. You
What?
lose. That's how cheating works. If you're a cheater,
That's not
then you
cheating.
lose. I put my glove back on.
It's not cheating.
That is if using magic in a strength contest is 100% cheating.
Different cultures, man.
No,
While they're having
man.
this argument, I want a mage hand try and steal something from Pat.
Okay.
Look,
What are you gonna
okay,
steal?
there's
Am I
certain
perceiving
rules,
this?
His
and you
gun
can't
really-
use magic.
No,
for
you can't
regular
because it's
mundane-
invisible.
Oh shit! But I can feel it.
Maybe.
Ooh.
Disadvantage.
17.
Yeah, make a perception check at disadvantage.
No guidance.
You don't know you're perceiving, so you can't guide it.
Anyway, you just used your guidance for your.
Yeah.
Disadvantage for perception.
Yes.
18.
Shit. What'd you roll, man? That's great.
A
You're on
12.
fire tonight.
Nice.
He is too.
Yeah. Yeah. So you feel something. Like, you don't see anything.
What do I feel?
It's like
Like a light touch.
a light touch.
Oz,
Yes?
are you mage handing my pockets?
I don't
Oh,
know.
what-
Are you metagaming?
Yeah. Because he doesn't. You've never seen him do it.
You can't see me do it. It's invisible.
Yeah. So you have no idea what that
Okay,
is.
Shop try to change the subject. We're talking about how you're a cheater. You're just lucky we didn't bet anything on it.
I think cheaters lick the floor.
Cheaters should lick the floor.
I disagree.
Well, you are both a cheater and somebody who doesn't follow through on bets.
The
Yep.
bartender's like, cheaters probably lick the floor.
Cheaters lick the floor, man.
That's what I heard.
Yep.
I mean, I'm new to town,
Cheater,
but what I
cheater.
heard was
Floor liquor.
it's
Yeah.
a
It's a rhyme.
famous.
It's an old school.
Bartender,
I heard
can
that all the
can
way down
buy
in
it
Bid.
around for everybody.
He goes, yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Still gotta lick the floor though.
Come on. We're going to start our lick the floor chant.
Lick the floor.
Lick the floor. Lick the
Hold
floor.
on, I'm gonna
Lick
finish
the
my drink
floor.
and then I'm gonna walk out.
Boo.
Rick.
What?
Like,
The bartender looks at you guys and he goes, what's up with that guy?
I don't know. I was just about to bring
And
that
he
up.
goes, he says, I know you were talking about a joke. He says, I got a joke for you.
All right.
I like jokes.
He goes, so, what's the difference between a dirty bus stop and a lobster with breast
I
implants?
love this joke.
You're not
Not
there.
there.
I don't know what.
One's a crusty bus station, the other one's a busty crustacean.
That's a good one.
That is good too.
Did he pay for that round of drinks that he bought for everyone?
Yep.
Ah, okay, cool.
How much was that?
I don't know. Like 5 silver.
Got him. So, Rick, this was my thought. Like, we're planning on leaving on a ship,
Yep.
and this is Wave's home.
Yep.
Like, he just finished training to be in this militia for a year.
Yeah, he'll come. I got a feeling about him. You gotta follow your intuition on these sorts of things, man.
Alright, when you're...
Just like how I'm not gonna pay for the damage that my armor is doing to this chair I'm in right now.
That's...
You know how I know I'm not gonna do that?
you're-
Intuition.
Alright, cool, I guess? I mean,
Yep.
I could fix that.
What?
I can fix that.
Yeah, I know. Look, I mean, they price the wear and tear into the drinks.
Bartender's like, no, we don't.
Yeah, I didn't... I didn't think they would...
Dwarven bartenders do. You guys should.
And he goes,
But aren't
we don't get a lot of dwarves here,
Oh.
Aren't you the
mostly because of the war.
only person in the world who uses that armor?
I mean, I'm the only person that uses this armor.
Yes,
Although
like, why
Ember's
would...
been just like staring at my armor, and she keeps telling me how nice it is,
She
and I'm
keeps on
just
poking my sword.
yeah, it's weird.
It is weird. She's weird.
She's weird.
She's weird.
Her eyes are on fire all the time.
All the time, and she laughs, and it's unsettling.
Yeah, waves blue.
She sounds like an
He's weird,
8-year-old
too.
boy when she
They're
laughs.
both weird. Sabine's
They're both
normal.
weird.
And she's like, yeah,
the
thanks.
normal.
Oh, hey.
She's-
You're so fucking quiet the whole time.
So, Sabine,
Why is Wave so weird?
that's not where I was going
Oh,
to go.
okay.
But that's not a bad question.
I don't know.
All right.
Okay,
I
cool.
mean, like, he's cool guy. He's a little weird. Not for nothing. You're all a little weird.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's fair.
But Ember's the weirdest.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
I'm just making sure.
Set that thing on fire and
Right.
immediately regretted doing it.
Wait, she did what?
Oh,
So
she
you
set
set
the
the cabin
cabin
on
on.
fire.
Oh, yeah.
And then she was just like, "Oh no, that's a bad idea."
Put it out. Oh, that's right. When I light things on fire, they're on fire.
I was gonna ask, like, what your plans are. Are you gonna... Because you also, with Wade, like, same thing I just said applied to you.
Yeah, you can.
She goes, "Well, I died,
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did.
like for real.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of gonna just do whatever I think is right because I died. Changes a person."
I would imagine that. Well, yeah, I know you just finished your training for a year too, so I didn't know if you wanted to, I don't know, settle down here, try and have a quiet life in the militia,
Travel the world.
or if you were more, I died, I want to see the world.
I'm kind of just gonna play it by ear.
All right,
I think
you got two of those.
I do.
Yeah,
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
it was a joke.
Can I
It
have
was a
another
bad.
drink?
It was a bad joke. But
Have
like,
another. Alright. Thank
I
you.
mean, you can't. Oh my god, that it was like the least bad decision any of us made today
Is that
was
something
that
I should
bad
hear out
joke.
of this first year or this other second year?
I mean, I guess both. That's how you can send. Never mind. I'm not gonna explain that. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. That is the armor is nice though.
How often do you guys clean your floors?
And he's
Wait. I don't want you to answer. I want you to guess. How often did it taste like they cleaned their floors?
It's pretty gritty. At least once a week. At least once a week.
What do we,
Maybe
how,
maybe 2 or 3 times.
how close was he?
He's like, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
It was impressive. Now I kind of want to take you on a floor tasting tour to see how accurate you are in other venues.
Well, you would have to beat me at darts at other places.
Yeah, that sounds doable.
We'll see. One of these times you're gonna have to lick the floor.
That's true, and that is a risk I'm willing to take. I mean, that was a close game. I barely won.
Yeah. I did not my best, but better than average.
Yeah.
And when you lick the floor though, you gotta lick it because if you
Oh
just,
yeah, you
if you don't-
cowboyed up for
if
that.
you don't,
I
if you don't
can't
lick the
half-ass
floor,
that.
then you
Then
then you're like, wait,
like, yeah, I'm.
yeah,
Well,
Cheers like the floor. Says the
cheaters,
bartender.
cheaters
That's
lick
what
the
they,
floor.
the cheaters lick the floor.
Everybody knows that.
Everybody.
Let the cheaters lick the floor. Yeah,
And that's a song, right?
Yeah.
From the I think that's a Swole Bowl song.
Yeah, yep. They love it, man.
Yeah.
They're always lifting. Trying.
Rick, this was a good talk.
Yeah.
I feel better about today. Kind
Feeling
of.
bad? Yeah, today was fun. It was a good day, even.
Yeah.
Nobody died today.
Nobody died today, which actually makes it one of our more successful days.
Yeah.
So that's disappointing, and I'm gonna go to bed.
All right.
Hey, bruh.
Bartender, here is an extra gold tip for you. Because for the damage.
Yeah. As you stand up, the chair is attached to you, so you can walk because of the nature of the spikes, and then sit down, and you have a chair butt. Like,
Oh.
so you have your own portable chair at the moment.
I'm just going up the stairs.
And he's just like,
No, we're good.
I can fix that in the morning.
that would be good.
I'm just gonna leave the chair at the top of the stairs. Yep.
I'll fix that too in the morning.
I didn't get a room. Which room is your room? I'm just gonna sleep on the floor.
I direct him to the room. I think Ember and Oz split a room. I think all three of us split a room.
No, he stayed at the militia.
Okay. So I think the two of us split a room.
I think
And you
all
fell
of
asleep
us
at the
decided
table.
to
Oh.
split a room together, but you fell asleep downstairs.
So I will direct you to the room where Ember is sleeping.
Oh, great.
And this is our room.
Ah,
You know what? You've had a day. I'll sleep on the floor. I had a nice little cat nap in a bed.
all right. I don't take off my armor though.
No, of course not.
Now.
Worth it.
All right, you guys go to sleep. You left. Where do you go?
The barracks.
Okay.
And
And
I go to sleep.
okay. So I guess everybody goes to sleep for the night. We'll wake up the next morning. All right. So everybody sleeps, gets all their health and all that good stuff back.
Any experience?
Maybe. We'll see.
I mean, we haven't had any at all yet.
Well, we killed that thing.
No, meaning like we haven't been playing with experience points.
Oh.
Up to this point.
We've just
You
been
would
like,
be at
Ted's
9.
been like, and you're next level.
And you're level 3.
Yeah.
I haven't decided yet.
That's kind of what I've been doing too.
We'll see.
So it's been very, very
Been
fluid.
consistent.
Yeah.
Extreme consistent.
Yeah, we'll see. I haven't decided yet.
Sometimes you level up, sometimes you don't.
Yeah, I was not even close enough to get to a level, so that even if we were doing experience, the stuff that you fought is not enough. Yeah, so you guys wake up the next morning. It is the eve of the full moon, or is that the next night? We'll say it's the eve of the full moon, sure.
Alright.
Or that morning, the dawn of the
Oh,
rather.
how you guys doing?
Alright.
Alright.
Sorry, I think I snored a little last night.
Yeah, it happens. Reminded me of home.
I'll make my way over
Good.
to the inn.
So are we staying for this full moon thing?
I think we should.
Sure.
Look, I mean, the guy's probably crazy.
Yeah, that's why I said sure.
Yeah.
If I thought there was like some actual danger, I'd be very
Reticent.
Yeah. I would be arguing against this, but we're probably just gonna be kind of sleepy tomorrow.
Eh?
Alright, breakfast.
Yeah. And I gotta fix that chair. All right, can you just order me something? I'll be down in a minute.
Which chair?
The one you sat in yesterday and carried up the stairs on your butt.
Why don't I just sit in that one for now? It'll just be my chair till we leave.
Okay, you also made a big gash in the wall that I have to fix. So just order me something and I'll fix the wall. That's all I'm saying.
What if I just like... I'll just talk to the bartender. Hey,
It'll take me a minute.
excuse
Just give
me,
me a second.
bartender.
It's just not.
Okay. Alright, never mind, bartender. Oh, wait, actually, excuse me. We would like to order some breakfast.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
I need like 12 eggs.
Alright.
Some bacon.
Sure. He will eventually bring you a platter of typical breakfast type foods, eggs and bacon and potatoes.
That's all I need.
Cool.
Not a lot of bread up this way. Occasional, but mostly potatoes.
I'm in with that.
Yeah. You guys have a nice breakfast.
I'm mending the wall.
I figured. You eventually, time goes by and you mend the wall. There's eggs and bacon and things for you as well.
Nice job.
Thanks. I just learned how to do that.
Oh. Well, you're
Pretty good at it.
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. You should practice. So if you follow me around.
Yeah, I'll have a lot of practice. That's what I'm gathering.
Well, I mean, most of the time I'm not walking into walls.
True.
Sometimes I run into them.
Yeah.
Sometimes you punch them.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes they open into doors. You weren't there for that. Alright, we gotta go find a ship.
Sure.
And tomorrow your guys' stuff is gonna be done.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Your cloaks and things.
Alright.
Your Yeti.
Go out into
Or no.
the sunshine.
Your helmet. That's right.
Ooh,
And your.
I wanted to
cloak,
go do an alchemist before we leave.
Alright, we'll do both of these things then.
All right.
Today. That'll be the things we gotta do. And then later at 6 o'clock, we gotta go meet the guy at his new hideout.
Do you remember where that is?
He's gonna leave a note on the top of his door in the old hideout for us to find in the well, yeah.
Okay.
So first things first.
Sure. I don't know. Sure.
To the harbor.
To the harbor.
You guys head towards the harbor.
What?
And it's 12.
Subway.
So I figure
So, dude.
we'll call it.
Call right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's 12:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have to
Reasonable
dive
time.
into too much stuff at this point.
Cool.
So thank you, Internet, for that. Sorry that was a little weird. There was a party split, and then some poor decisions, and then
More
poor
parties.
decisions.
more poor decisions were made all around. As per the usual.
We do our best to make
Every
decisions.
Yeah. So anyway, we will see
In
you
every
next
case.
week. Next Monday will be Princess of the Apocalypse, I think number 13. So party's in Waterdeep, and they secured a date for the wizard, who's 19, and with the girl that he has a crush on.
Nice.
So awkward book nerds going on a date.
That's
Well, I hope it's as good as Theron's date back in the day.
Well, last night we had a threesome, so in the game last night, so
no
they invited every shopkeeper they met out to the club with them.
Oh yeah.
Yep. The hick who runs the monster shop and the guy who runs the pipeweed shop, they invited everybody out
Sure,
to go
why not,
clubbing
right?
with them. The priestess from the local temple, and then the bard left with the priestess and the bartender.
Nice. Well, that's what bards are supposed to do.
Yep. So, yeah. So, yeah, she or he left with Chad and Alyssa. They both went off together and have a good night. And then they're gonna actually maybe start the plot. 2 episodes into the new campaign,
Wow.
haven't done anything yet.
No, they've done a bunch of stuff.
They have done a bunch of stuff. They bought a lot of things. They
Yeah.
bought a Tressum and an axe beak and a giant riding lizard.
Ooh,
That's a chameleon.
damn.
It's got crazy eyes.
That's wild.
Good old Dirk. Dirk, the owner of the monster shop.
See, it's hard to do things sometimes when you put so many fun things out there to do
yeah.
instead of the things that like, oh, I could do this, but this is going to be the last thing I do because this is plot progression.
Mm-hmm. So, anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, no It Builds character tomorrow, but you will see me at PAX if you're there, walking around doing interviews and things. I
Say
may
hi.
be streaming potentially. I haven't decided if I'm going to stream anything from the Elgato Stream Pod at PAX. Has to be a video game though because it's for only a short hour block. So maybe Overwatch. I haven't really decided. We'll see what happens. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.
We love you.
Bye.